Yeah.
Hey baby, what you doing? Put some clothes on, let's get into it. Some dinner, maybe a movie. Let's do what you like, you know you're choosing. Put that dress on, one that makes you get it.
You know which one I'm talking about, baby.
I won't be long, traffic's moving steady. Babe, are you ready? 'Cause I'm on my way. I can't wait to get next to you. I'm on my way. So many things that I wanna do.
Can't wait till I see your face. I'm on my way.
On my way. Your beauty, just like magic, so incredible, no one can match it. I'm excited, the closer I get, gonna have a good time. You're who's invited, so put that dress on, one that makes you get it. Traffic's moving steady. Babe, are you ready? 'Cause I'm on my way. I can't wait to get next to you. I'm on my way. So many things that I wanna do.
Can't wait till I see your face.
I'm on my way. On my way. I love watching you walk out in my car. Superstar, that's what you are. Nothing compares. I'm almost there. So get ready to come. I can't wait to get next to you. I can't wait to get next to you. So many things that I wanna do.
Can't wait till
Can't wait, baby.
I see your face.
I'm on my way. On my way. I can't wait to get next to you. I
intuition is taking me to another place where I see demons and evil spirits every single day. Don't know how to deal with the fact that I'm being sucked in to the world of no return. Help me, Lord, I'm struggling. What if I had that feeling the life I'm living would bring me death and don't know if God will forgive my sins and lay my soul to rest? So many times I looked deaf in the eyes but didn't realize the life I chose would someday make my mama soul cry. To me, the streets is death, but I'm living streets. How the hell I'm gonna get out of death when the devil's my enemy? My mind's corrupted with the most poisonous venom that the devil injected in me with my friends from his menu. Every day I see people in the world of no return, trapped in their own ditch, playing with fire and getting burned. You live and you learn, but you gon' get what you deserve. How can I die and go to hell when hell is on earth? So many questions I ask myself and ask God, just hoping and praying I get the solutions before I die. How can I live and go to heaven when my life is the streets? And I know the streets is death, but the streets got the best. My intuition is taking me to another place where I see demons and evil spirits every single day. Don't know how to deal with the fact that I'm being sucked in to the world of no return. Help me, Lord, I'm struggling. My intuition is taking me to another place where I see demons and evil spirits every single day. Don't know how to deal with the fact that I'm being sucked in to the world of no return. Help me, Lord, I'm struggling. How can I look at life as a gift when I feel so much pain? Putting my faith in God, praying He'll bring me better days. So lost in my mind, my life is way out of control. Don't know where to turn, don't know who's my friends or foes. My frustration and situation has got me contemplating which road I'm taking. Praying the life I choose won't be forsaken. I'm waiting for the time to come when blessings are in the making, with dedication to striving not to be a child of Satan. Manipulations taking place in my mind's overweighing, with evil thoughts is frustrating. It's like on the devil's demonstration. I'm facing domination, getting ready for the revelation. My occupation's getting money and finding my destination. So many stories to tell, more than lies I was told. Don't know what to believe now, I'm just a lost soul. How can I make it through the storm when all I got is hope? It's like a dude going to jail and dropping the soap. My intuition is taking me to another place where I see demons and evil spirits every single day. Don't know how to deal with the fact that I'm being sucked in to the world of no return. Help me, Lord, I'm struggling. My intuition is taking me to another place where I see demons and evil spirits every single day. Don't know how to deal with the fact that I'm being sucked in to the world of no return. Help me, Lord, I'm struggling.
Baby, let me show you what it do. Back when I had that flat top, platinum in my Jesus, breaking rules with them dudes, trying to play cool. Dated a couple girls unfaithful too. Now I'm back, let you react. Stand up or stand down or relax. I'm trying to be great, let me be that. 20/20 vision, guess they really couldn't see that. Giving girls pumps like they going in the cardiac. Cartier's on the frame, where your mama at? Grab her too, I can show you where the party at. Let me run it back, slanging wood lumberjack. East Coast say sun fire like a Pontiac. Shot town gon' step to it, know they gon' rep to it. Take their last breath to it. Talk money so the boy not deaf to it. Give a call trying to get it all, now they let the best do it. Go in just to go out, show up just to show out. I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank. Let me show you what a think. Go in just to go out, show up just to show out. I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank. Let me show you what a think. Feel good when you get a bread slice and a man in the mirror look right. Now you dare life, no stunt double, but I land nice. Future look bright like a high beam headlight. Can't see it, can't be it, what you living for? Ball like a give and go, my man's hit the 10-4. When I bust these rhymes out, I flip mode to the top with my pen trying to reach the pinnacle. Boy winning, I'ma go and tell you why. Cause it feel good out of my shell, no butterfly. Now I'm coincide, money multiply, got you mortified. And the girls never say no to I. Now it's don't make besos, full tank off that petrol. I got more when I let go, garbage bag where the mess go. Now it's free spirits all on the dance floor. Like, go in just to go out, show up just to show out. I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank. Let me show you what a think. Go in just to go out, show up just to show out. I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank. Let me show you what a thing. Shot town gon' step to it, know they gon' rap to it, take their last breath to it. Shot town gon' step to it, know they gon' rap to it, take their last breath to it. And it go light, and it go light, and it go like, hey, hey, feel good, bring it back for me. Go in just to go out, show up just to show out. I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank. Let me show you what a think. Go in just to go out, show up just to show out. I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank, I got money in the bank. Let me show you what a think.
Yo, yo, yo. You are tuned in to the hottest radio show that ever started, that ever lived, that ever will, that ever will. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. Poison Ivy, queen. We got that speaker up there, it's wild. Yeah, turn it down. But yo, we in the building. If you want to talk to us, feel free. 216-526-1555. That's 216-526-1555. Our guest today in the studio will be activist Lord COWAN. She's in the building now, chilling for a second. And of course, we have MAITA MORNE in the building. Talented singer, hairstylist, whatever she do, she touch it, turn to go. But you know, she gonna be in the building. Of course, I'm with the one and only Poison Ivy. And last week, we turned up for her birthday. We turned up for her birthday. Yeah, I set it out. Shout out to everybody that sent a video, that showed up. You know, it was crazy. It was crazy. You know, you had, you know, Poison even sent out a tape. You know, some people got, you know, if some people wanted to be recognized, and, you know, she appreciate y'all. You know, but, you know, it was a good turnout. She had a lot of gifts. She ain't saying no liquor, though. You know you didn't. You did not try nothing. You didn't try nothing. You did not. You didn't say nothing. But if you want to call in, feel free. 216-526-1555. The phone line is open. Of course, we got our segments we going to do. The Poison Ivy got the GOOD, good news, report, entertainment. And I got the ratchet news and the sports. And, of course, we got our guests. We're going to talk to them, definitely. But I want to talk about what's been going on in the news, what happened a few days ago. And it's just showing, you know, the state of where America is right now because, I mean, wow, it was crazy. The shooting in Vegas, everybody's been talking about it. Everybody know about it. Everybody has an idea what's going on, and, you know, it was just ridiculous. And I'm going off with the report from Fox News here, but they have the timeline of events here. But a gunman inside a Las Vegas casino killed at least at the Mandalay Bay, at least killed at least 58 people at a nearby country music festival on a late Sunday night. And more than 480 people were hurt in the massacre. It's been called the deadliest mass shooting in modern history, U.S. history, according to police. But here's a look at the incidents as the way it unfolded. On Thursday the 28th, September 28th, the gunman Stephen Padcock checks into the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. On October 1st, the country music star Jason Aldean starts his performance at the Route 91 Harvest Festival in front of a crowd of more than 22,000 in Las Vegas.
He hid in the freezer.
Cool. The guy?
Yeah.
That way we about to find out. Guy got the whole timeline here. This is when Paddock begins to fire. This was at 9:40 when they started the festival. At 10:05, he begins firing. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police say this was on Wednesday. What else? I mean, it was crazy. It's just crazy. The man hid in the freezer to try to wait for this, and he just started shooting. Did he have something against country music? I don't like country music, but I ain't shooting at nobody.
No, I don't know. That's why, you know, part of my segment was like, you know, I heard somebody say on Instagram that he didn't have a mental problem. He was a terrorist. And I thought about that. Like, 'cause, you know, terrorists like to attack when it's a group of people. Like, they go for groups of people. You know what I'm saying?
So now in America, we got to deal with domestic terrorism from our own.
Yeah.
So it's so messed up now with 45 that you know, our own want to kill our own at a country. And that's, you know, they say country music is supposed to be the America's music, but you know, he went down. He wasn't looking for any particular. He went down there at a country music festival. You know, luckily, you know, wasn't really down there. Black people. So, but it's still, but Vegas is always full of black people. Vegas is full of people. Period.
Country music ain't never gonna be the same.
480 people were injured. 58 lost their lives. That's ridiculous. That's a tragedy. I've never, even like when you hear about the Columbine situation, or even when they back in the I can't even think of the decade, but when he was on the bell tower shooting down at people. I mean, nobody's been. This is ridiculous. This was ridiculous.
You know, a lot of people,
and you did it in the heart of Vegas, the entertainment capital of the United States, even the world.
A lot of people pissed about it though, because they like, okay, let's get back to, you know, the police brutality and all that stuff. But you wouldn't think that you would go to Vegas. Everybody goes to Vegas. Like, you wouldn't.
You on your way to Vegas?
Yeah, I am. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh hell no, I don't want to go. But luckily, I didn't go when that happened. And then somebody was like, I wouldn't have been in the massacre anyway because I don't listen to country music. But
yeah, but you know,
it's still being there and knowing that.
Didn't it spread out into the streets anyway?
Yeah, it was bad. I saw the shooting. Like, it was bad. Yeah, I mean, and it's so crazy. In the midst of all the bullets flying and people dropping like flies and stumbling over each other, somebody went live. Somebody still went live. Like, never fails. Thank you for that live footage of the killing. Thank you.
But to the families of the people who lost anybody, and to anybody who was hurt, you know, our condolences here at the Vibe on Air. It's just crazy, man, and it's just insane the thoughts that people have in their head, and you know what goes on in people's minds. And you know, unfortunately, you know, you can't predict this type of stuff. It's unpredictable. So you know, all I can tell you is just to try to be careful when you out here in these streets, and just, you know, anywhere you go, it could happen here right now. If somebody wanted to, they could take us out, but they're gonna have a fight though.
Black people cool. You know, I didn't notice anybody drink. I didn't notice anybody drop their drink. Not a one.
Well, you know, it's Vegas. Ain't nobody dropping no drinks.
Now you got shot.
Ain't nobody dropping no drinks in Vegas.
Nobody dropped no drink.
Ain't nobody dropping no drinks in Vegas. You might as well forget that.
Forget that. Y'all see,
I see you sporting your
Spade
216 shirt. Shout out to Spade.
Shout out to Spade.
I ain't get one though. I ain't get one.
He didn't have a triple X, but it fits me.
I don't need a triple X though. I'm not that big, bro.
Thank you, Spade.
Spade, you alright with me though, but I ain't that big, bro. I don't need no triple X. Don't let Poison Ivy have you fooled on some dumb stuff.
He need a triple X.
I don't need no triple X. I'm not that big. But we gonna play some music, man, because we about to get into these segments. We got Laura COWAN in the building. She's chilling right now. I had
chilling.
Where's that? What you doing? I'm looking for that. Oh, here it is, right here.
I gotta eat. I'm hungry.
Well, you
hear my stomach growl. Y'all hear my stomach growl. I'm hungry.
Her stomach is growling.
Wait
a minute. Let's shh. Let's see. We can hear your stomach growling.
They ain't growling at the current.
Let's see. Wait a minute. We're trying to see if we can.
That does not sound like a stomach growl.
I know.
How did you get your stomach growls together?
This is what your stomach sound like. Here, you ready?
Yeah.
This is what it sound like.
That don't sound like a stomach growl.
It sound like an empty forest.
Shut up. Commercial.
We don't go to a commercial when I say so.
I's hungry, Hoppo.
We gonna go to a commercial. We gonna be right back in a little bit with some more of this entertainment stuff that we like to call the computer freezing.
Don't you do it, computer, not today.
Yeah, not today. We're trying to get through this. We're going to get through
today.
this. But it's the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the open mic king, Poison Ivy, the queen, the entertainer, if you will. We in the building. We are in the building. And we're going to be right back. I'm going to play some of this sweet potato pie from Cruise from the Rude Boys featuring MC Frame. And then I'm going to jump into a little bit of, jump into some Cat Danielle. It's the Vibe on Air, y'all.
Make sure you treat her right. Make sure you tell her she's your sweet potato pie.
You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. One slice I'm hooked and I can't lie. Some whipped cream on the side. You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. One slice I'm hooked and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me. So good. Like waking up on Sunday morning and mama making your favorite meal. Like getting the keys to that whip you wanted. Don't you know how that makes you feel? Like at the barbershop, getting cut up by the master King T. What's up, T? Like using every good thing to describe you, but there's nothing quite so sweet. You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. Tasty love, one slice, tasty love, and I can't lie. Some whipped cream on the side. You're my sweet potato pie. Anything you want, baby. Everything I need, you got it. Hooked and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me.
You my sweet potato, hot potato. Yep. Yo, we be going on some levels like we freaking on each other in the elevator. Take off, all the way to the top floor. Yeah, on the wall to the damn floor. You be riding like a world tour. Baby got that patty pie, always craving it. And I ain't even gotta go to the stove. Just open the oven and let out the heat. The pie is all mine, so I eat up my treat. The pleasure all mine, cause the way you treat me. So I got you from your head to your feet. Give me that whipped cream, spray you up. Let the hot beef injection lay you up. Passed out in the lingerie laced up. But then it's right back at it to the nights up. Yeah.
Sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. Tasty love, one slice, tasty love, and I can't lie. Some whipped cream on the side. You're my sweet potato pie. Anything you want, baby. Anything I need, one slice I'm hooked and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me. And lady, don't you know you're driving me crazy with all the freaky shit you do? Keeps me coming back for you. My baby, put it down like she performing at the Grammys. Oh, she's classy in her personality. Can't keep my sanity. You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. One slice I'm hooked and I can't lie. One slice, yeah. On the side. Oh, my sweet potato pie. Anything you want, baby. Anything I need, you got it. I'm hooked and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me. How you making me feel? Don't you know this feeling? Don't you know this feeling? It's so real. Cause girl, you're driving me crazy. And driving me crazy. I got a thing for you that's amazing. Oh, baby, my sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. One slice I'm hooked and I can't lie. Some whipped cream on the side. You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. One slice I'm hooked and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me.
such an enigma, more like a figment to my imagination, but you're all too real. You're like poison coursing through my veins. You're the cause of all my pleasure and pain. You're a blessing and a curse, and what's worse is I love you. I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. I love you, I love you. I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. I love you, I love you. Your life is dangerous. It's on the edge, and that's where you'll find me, holding your hand, ready and willing to jump. Cause you said that we're gonna fly. Can't worry about what's down below, cause your loving gets me so high. I know this must sound crazy and none of this makes sense, but I just don't know what else to do. I just love you. I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. I love you, I love you. I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. I love you, I love you. Your demons, I'll fight them. Your wrongs, yeah, I'll right them. I'll go down to hell just to get you back. You know I got your back like that. I'll go into heaven and plead your case, wash your sins away. That's what I'll do, cause I love you just the way you are. 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 I love you. 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 I do.
Yeah. Check 1, 1, 2. 5 on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king, in the building one time. We mind. Poison Ivy in the building. Check, check. Check 1, 2. We in the building. Boys, I had to go get something to eat. We live. We about to jump into our first segment real quick. I'm still tripping. I hit my head twice. In one sitting. That ain't incredible. Ain't cool either. Yeah, I know, right? Don't happen to me. This doesn't happen to me. But we about to hop into this. Are you ready?
G-O-O-D, G-O-O-D,
The G-O-O-D Good News Report.
G-O-O-D, good, good. G-O-O-D, 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 good. Everything good, everything good, everything G-O-O-D, good. Everything good, everything good, everything G-O-O-D, good.
Let's go.
All right, everybody, it's your girl Poison Ivy with the GOOD Good News and Entertainment. And of course, I wanted to start off with the massacre because I'm going to Vegas on Sunday, and I will be back like 4 in the morning on Wednesday. And at first, I was like, "Oh hell no, I'm not going," because you know I can't be a part of that. You know, I getting stampede and stuff. I'll probably be one of the people going live too with the drink in my hand. Never drop your drink. But I'm going, so just just pray for me and my friend. You know what I'm saying? Because we like to turn up, and I don't want to be caught up in no mess. I don't want no lingering massacre going on. You know what I'm saying?
Just don't go to no country music shows.
I don't even like country music, so I'm good. But, I plan on going out there and having fun. At first, I was like, no, I'm staying in a hotel the whole time. I'm not coming out. But I'm going to come out, because God got me and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I will be live so y'all can see that. And hopefully don't nothing pop off. Because my brother can't come save me, so whatever.
So your brother can't come save you.
So my birthday extravaganza was awesome. It's, oh my God, it's still going because like I said, I'm going to Vegas. That's also a birthday present, thanks to my friend. But these showed up and showed out. Like, that was amazing. I mean, seriously, when we got here, I got all these gifts. I got all these videos. Happy birthdays. Shout out to Jessie Pearson, Miss Peranta. Okay. But it was awesome.
You got to put a T in her name.
Everybody with an E and get a T. So I loved it. Tony B. Fit, my boo thing. Happy birthday to you too, baby. It was really good, and I really appreciated that. So I want to give a special shout out to everybody that came to the house and celebrated with me. It was so dope. My house, I had made it like, in this way where it was like room for everybody. It was just the right amount of people. It was the right amount of fun. And Wesley Washington came, and if y'all not familiar with him, he plays the guitar. He's an independent artist. I'm going to have him on the show one day soon. But he played Happy Birthday for me, and he played it in his own little way. And he got like a little Jamaican feel to his music. So it was just really dope. And like everybody was pulling out their phones. It was like a really like a surreal kind of moment. Like, who gets a guitar played for them on their birthday personally in their living room? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was awesome. He also followed us. We didn't see him when we went. We went to downtown Willoughby, which was amazing. We went to the Willoughby Brewing Company. So he came, and right when we were getting on the bus, he played the guitar as we were getting on the bus. So I was ecstatic. It was amazing. Then I got back to my house, and it was zombies everywhere. Thanks to my sister baby daddy for holding my house down, because if I would have left it to my brother, my friend, and the other people that was just sprawled out all over my house, it was a mess. I was just like, oh, hell no. And I didn't want to leave them there in the first place. Like, damn, they ramped through the chicken and stuff. But
zombies.
As geeked as I was, I still cleaned up my living room. I still cleaned up my kitchen. And I took all that makeup off my face. And y'all know that's a problem with me. I be leaving that makeup on, and then I be like bump central the next day. So I'm proud of myself for that. But I want to say, I don't know, guys, whose keys we stole. Anybody, if you recognize these keys, that they go to Planet Fitness, they drive, this is a Toyota, I believe.
You gonna put it on there.
Yeah, they like Mario, and they go to AutoZone, and whoever this little guy is, I don't know. I think they into like Mario or something. If y'all recognize these keys, y'all got a friend or something, because Willoughby wanted me to bring them back, but I called Willoughby and I said, did anybody call about some keys? And he said a Subaru. And he got 2 cars. They didn't say what kind of keys the other person didn't say, but then the one people said Subaru. And that's a long ass drive. I don't want to go all the way out there and then the keys just be there. So come get them from me, okay? I got your damn keys. I don't know. We thought they was one girl's. We gave them to her. She thought they was hers because she was so damn drunk, so she was just dancing with the keys. But what I want to say to you is, why you got this long ass thing on here? What you call these? What is these?
A lanyard.
A lanyard. I was gonna call it
over
a
their
lanyard.
neck. That's what it's for.
I know that. I was gonna call it a lanyard, but a lanyard. Why you got this on here if your keys went around your neck? That makes no sense.
She was probably drunk and took them
Yeah,
off.
you don't do that. But I got your keys. Anybody recognize these keys? Please come get them, please. All right, next I want to talk about Unconscious Realities Hip Hop Fest live from the Vietnam. I still don't know.
I guess they calling us
what
venue to
that
Vietnam.
is.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out when
I don't know, but it's at the Cultivation Theater, 2134 Lee Road, Cleveland Heights, Ohio. The tickets are $7. It's this Sunday from 8 to 1. Like I said, I'm supposed to be there, but I will be in Vegas. So I will be there in spirit, and I still have to do my little personal video so y'all get to see it or whatever, however that goes. But the opening acts are Midas. It was supposed to be me, and then No Persona. I think that's No Persona Entertainment Productions. Hugh People, and then there's some special guests. Jeff the Activist, shout out to him and his whole Litterbug movement. And Nova the Rebel, Lazy Bones artist.
Shout out to Nova.
Yeah, shout out to Nova. T-Fines and the 216 crew. So, y'all might want to go and support this live from the Vietnam movement. That's my girl Rashiata and her husband Suave Gotti. So, check that out. I bet you it's going to be dope. Third. Your wheel. Let me get in this phone. Do Re Mi. It's a media group. Use your opinions as a form of currency. DoReMiMovement.com. She says, and this is Irashonda Jacobs, by the way, so you can find her on Instagram if you want to connect with her. Irashonda, ERWASHUNDAH Jacobs, JACOBS. That's on IG. And she's saying, do current artists focus more on antics to build buzz instead of the quality of music? That's good, girl. And she said, yes, they do. It's the audience that encourages these artists to go beyond the norm for their attention. So y'all hit up Irashonda Jacobs on Instagram and get with her and her movement, Do Re Mi. Okay, as you all know, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes, it is.
Help us create a world with less breast cancer. Save the tatas. So,
save them for me.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, an annual campaign to raise awareness of breast cancer risk. The value of screening and early detection and treatment options available to women and men, because men can get breast cancer too, if y'all didn't know that, are diagnosed with one of many forms of breast cancer. It's true. More than 249,000 people in the United States are diagnosed with invasive breast cancer every year, and nearly 41,000 die from the disease. Over the years, a loop of pink ribbon has come to symbolize breast cancer awareness, and today the image of a pink ribbon can be found emblematized on thousands of products, from apparel to dishware to office supplies. But there's more to awareness than just wearing pink. So
that's right.
Yeah, and this is in my car, guys. I keep it in my car. I don't wear it on my keys because it'll get all dirty. It'll be like a dirty breast cancer ball, and nobody wants that.
And next week, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wear breast cancer apparel, which means wear something pink or something, just to show our support too for it next week. So make sure y'all tune in next week.
Basketball players, they always wear like pink socks and stuff like that. I think that's pretty dope.
I got a dope shirt that got the American flag with like a pink bandana in it.
Yeah,
so
we gonna support the movement.
I'm dope though.
So ladies, I think you really don't have to go and get the mammograms until I think 35 and over, and then smoking is the worst thing you could do. But
I say check them all the time. Let me check them for you if you're cute.
You don't check them, ladies. When you get in the shower,
let me check them for if you're cute.
If you take this, whichever hand you testing, you put it up like this and you go around your boob with your hand. That's how you can do your own checkup. And if you feel something funny, go get it checked out. But don't get scared if you do feel maybe like a little lump or something, because 9 times out of 10 it could be benign tissue. So just be aware of your breasts. And if you have fake boobs, you still have to go get your mammogram. So if they go and they smash them up, don't worry about it. Make sure your titties is insured. And
check the boobies.
Check the boobies. Okay, this month is also DVAM. If you don't know what that stands for, it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Yes, and in the building we do have Ms. Laura COWAN, domestic violence representative, and she'll be in here to talk to y'all later about her movement. But I want to say that DVAM history, Domestic Violence Awareness Month, evolved from the Day of Unity held in October 1981. And conceived by the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. The intent was to connect advocates across the nation who were working to end violence against women and their children. I myself am a domestic violence survivor, mentally and physically, and I just want to say wave, women against violence. And I'm gonna let Laura talk more about that when she comes in, but that's the end of the GOOD good news. You know what I'm saying? Check your titties and shit.
GOOD, GOOD,
No, for real. They've been saying that on BET.
GOOD,
Yes, they have. They been saying it.
We ain't BET. It's DWED.
Everything good.
We'll see.
I'm not.
That was Poison Ivy with the GOOD Good News Report. It's the vibe on air on October Thursday, first Thursday in October. So you know, I gotta jump into my part important in the segment that hopefully I won't be cussing on.
Don't cuss. Don't do it. I'm
don't
so
curse.
sorry, y'all.
But it's all good.
I
It's all
let it
good.
slip.
But we gotta talk about something crazy.
Oh my goodness. If it isn't Little Miss Attitude. She rushing. Girl. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
One boo-boo. You said what? Hold my baby.
How my baby?
In wretched news today, a woman steals a wallet after flattening victim's tire.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah, she flattened the dude's tire that steals his wallet.
She flattened the dude tire
And then steals
and
the
then
wallet.
stole his wallet.
Right. Police need your help
Cold.
identifying a woman who threatened a man with a knife and stole his wallet. The bizarre and scary incident happened on September 23rd. The man told police he was sitting in his car, talking on the phone at West 48th in Detroit, when a woman approached the passenger side and asked him for a ride because she said her feet hurt. He told her no. The woman then became irate, and after she walked to the back of the car, he heard a loud noise. When the victim got out to see what happened, he says the woman pulled out a knife and said, "Give me your money."
Oh, wow.
The man gave her $5, and she said, "No, more."
No.
She then reached
More.
inside the car, grabbed his wallet, and took out the credit cards and ID. She threw the cards and ID down. When the victim yelled he was calling the police, the suspect then fled on Detroit. The victim says after she left, he noticed
On
that.
Detroit in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. We're so ratchet.
After she left, he noticed that his rear passenger tire was flat. During this encounter, the victim was able to take a blurry picture of the suspect. The picture does look bad too, but the police, they had it on the news and they said if you could recognize this woman, please get in contact with the police. But I can't even tell who she is on this picture. I'm not even
they always got a name.
No,
for
they ain't got no
people.
name for her yet. She ain't got no name yet. But that's her picture right there. I know you could barely see it on that camera, but that's what she looked
Let me
like.
see.
But
She looks scary.
she got mad, son.
She said no.
He said, "No, I'm not giving you no ride." She's like, "I'm gonna bust your tires in and give me your wallet. Give me your wallet."
Oh, my
Give me your wallet.
goodness. Thugged out. Now that's
Oh,
somebody's
man.
mama. That's somebody's
On
mama.
the West 84th in Detroit. First of all, what you doing sitting on West 84th in Detroit? You know what's on 84th in Detroit.
But see, you know what? I don't think she wanted no ride. I think her whole goal was to rob somebody.
Probably.
she-
But he was standing. You sitting in your car bumping music on West.
He was drunk.
And then too, how you only got $5 in your wallet?
Ah,
Well, you had your credit card, so hopefully it was something on them. You know, you ain't
These
had.
last
You
$5.
had your empty credit card, empty wallet. She got your empty wallet, and she threw your credit cards and ID on the ground. So you ain't really losing that on a flat tire. Luckily,
That's
it
it.
could have been you could have got a deflated kidney or liver from her stabbing you in the side.
you. Well, I hope he had AAA.
You should have
Or
just rolled off,
roadside
dog.
assistance.
First of all,
Yeah, if anybody come up to you looking like her and ask for a ride, you should have been like, skirt, skirt.
yeah, you should have been gone, bro.
Pearl.
He should have been
Yeah.
gone. You sitting there
Yeah.
talking to crackheads
AJ.
about rides and stuff, and they flattening your tires.
She said no.
She said
more.
No, she said no more. $5. What I'm gonna do with $5?
I'm gonna do
punk?
it $5.
I can't do nothing with $5. You know what? You should have been like this.
He should have
And peeled out.
He should have pearled out.
You should have been gone, bro.
He'll be one tire up right now.
Now you short $5 and the tire.
That's actually $45.
No, the tire costs more than that.
Well, if you go to Moe's on Superior,
Yeah,
you
that's
know
depending on
what
what type of tire, what kind of car it is.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about.
That's
On Hayden.
terrible. Hey,
But
Jackson.
we gonna move on because that was stupid. That just was ratchet.
She had a sundress on too.
Yeah, she looked
What was
crazy.
the 23rd? Was that Sunday? That wasn't Sunday. So she wasn't at church
I
that day.
couldn't tell you.
That's terrible.
But we gonna go here.
He could
go all the way.
95 yards, 38.
And now, sports.
That's the only thing I know about sports, y'all. Is that
We're gonna talk about the NBA preseason right now. Basketball is back,
I'm so excited.
and it'd be hard during baseball season because baseball is slow. Baseball has been exciting right now with the Indians and the way they've been playing and the wild card series, but basketball is back. The wait is over.
Over.
Basketball kicked off on September 30th. And what it looks like, it's going to be a pretty interesting season this stretch. Not only are there a handful of high-caliber players on new teams, but there's also an intriguing rookie class that can make an immediate impact in the association. And I'm not talking about the usual suspects. We all know the hype, surrounding Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz, Jason Tatum, etc. But what about those rookies who have been performing their lights out during the summer and carried the momentum over into training camp in preseason?
Right.
I mean, let's take a look at like 3 of the league's underrated ones right now. That's like under the radar right now. First of all, you got preseason games coming up, like the Celtics playing the Phillies on the 6th. That's tomorrow. You got the Jazz playing tomorrow against the Suns. There's a lot of good games coming up. Sacramento Kings versus Los Angeles Lakers on the 8th. Utah Jazz versus the Lakers on the 10th as well. And the Thunder versus the Nuggets on the 10th. But if we look at some of the under the radar rookies, you got Kyle Kuzma, and I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. And we all know about the Lakers' second round overall draft pick, Lonzo Ball. His father talked all this crap, all kinds of networks. But if you haven't heard about Kyle Kuzma, the 27th overall pick this year out of the University of Utah, it's time you started paying attention. Not only is Kuzma playing above his draft position, he's not even playing like a rookie right now. Throughout the summer league, Kuzma was easily Los Angeles' most consistent rookie and has provided a stellar play. And he's in no coincidence, he's on the rise so far this season. So, I mean, through 2 preseason games, Kuzma has already averaged 21 points and 6.21% shooting, 62.1% shooting. Rookies shouldn't have that type of efficiency, but yet Kuzma seems to be a candidate to steal the draft, to be the top rookie of that draft. Who else we got? I don't want to talk about Kuzma.
So what's going on the 17th? We got a game on the 17th?
I don't know yet, but I'll get to that in a second. But then you got Daniel Theis. He's not your typical rookie either. He's 25 years old, was drafted out of college. He did play last season, I'm stuttering, in America, but he was honed in Germany, becoming one of Europe's best defenders and all-around player, but not what was expected of Theis. So as soon as he came over to the NBA, he just started showing out. And he over there here in Boston, his first appearance was, in Boston against the Charlotte Hornets, and it looks like he'll be settling into his new surroundings just fine. Look like he's going to be a dog. In just the 14 minutes of action, he scored 12 points on a 5 of 8 shooting, along with 7 boards.
Oh, he cold.
Yeah, and that's only with 36 minutes playing. And then you got Donovan Mitchell. Overlooked throughout the draft process, Donovan Mitchell went into the summer league with something to prove. Now, seen as a rookie point guard with as much potential as any guard taken ahead of him in the draft, Mitchell had to prove in this season, in his preseason debut, that his play over the summer was not a fluke. And on Monday, Mitchell made his outstanding debut. 17 minutes on the floor against the Sydney Kings. Mitchell scored 11 points on a 4-8 shooting. Hold on, we got somebody calling in. I'm stuttering my way through this, so hold on. Let's see who this is. You are tuned in to the Vibe on air. Who is this?
Hi, how you doing? My story.
Who is this?
Sonya Garth.
Oh, what's going on, Sonya?
Hey, Sonya.
Hey, you got it.
How can we help you?
I want to tell my story about my domestic violence story.
Okay, I mean, we can definitely do that. If I could put you on hold for a little bit, we're going to finish up this one segment, and we're going to jump right into that because we got to bring on our guest,
Okay.
Lord Coward.
All right.
I'm going to put you on hold for a little bit, all right?
Okay.
All right. We getting them calls in already. That's great, though. That's good, though. But, I mean, there's some great rookies this season. I'm not even going to finish reading that story because it's taking me too much to read it because I'm stuttering. But the NBA is looking good. I mean, if you look at the way it's jumbled right now, the way the West right now is going, they're going to be beating each other up. The trades have put some of the greatest players on split up teams, especially in the West. Luckily for us in the East, we look good. They already predict to say that the Golden State Warriors gonna win the championship.
Nah.
But I'm not gonna believe that.
Nah.
I definitely gonna believe that.
Yeah.
Golden State Warriors is not gonna win the championship. We gonna win the championship. It's a Cleveland thing.
Yeah, it's the Cleveland thing. And we got Dwayne Wade and him and LeBron play good together.
We got Dwayne Wade. We got Derrick Rose. We got Isaiah Thomas. We got Jay Crowder. We still got Kevin Love. We still got JR. We still got Tristan. You know, we got the King, of course.
Yes,
I mean, what do they expect? What do they think? I mean, you got a strong team in Golden State, but we also got a strong team, and it's gonna be a battle. It's not to say that it's not gonna be a fight,
right.
But we got hope here.
Hope.
Let's talk about the MLB, because right now the Indians are still standing on top. We had 2 wild card games, which surprised me because the Yankees was in a wild card game. The New York Yankees, they like America's team. They was always in the playoffs, but they had to fight their way in the wild card game. They beat the Minnesota Twins, and then you had the Arizona Diamondbacks against the Colorado Rockies, and Arizona won that. The next game will be Cleveland versus the Yankees, and what date is that? I don't think I got the date on here. It's going to be the Cleveland versus the Yankees in the AL Division Series. Then you got Boston versus Houston in the AL Division Series. Then it's going to be in the NL Series, it's going to be Arizona versus LA. Then Chicago versus Washington. So we face New York, and then we beat them. Then we're going to face whoever beat Boston between Houston. We beat them. We in the series.
That's what's up. Oh, that'll be amazing.
We've been on a tear.
Yeah.
We had some time to rest. It's time, man. We got to get that championship in Cleveland again, and we need it in baseball this time.
And the Browns just need to win one time.
The Browns gonna do it. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about the Browns too much because you're not gonna hurt my Browns feelings.
I'm just saying.
You ain't gonna hurt my Browns feelings. But that's all I have for sports today. It's been crazy in sports, man, and I'm excited for all these games, man. Basketball season's back. I can't wait. The Cavs had a game yesterday, preseason game, but they wasn't really trying to play. You know, this is their first game. It's preseason, so ain't like we gotta jump out the gate. Take your time. Take your time. We played Atlanta, but you gonna see.
Yeah.
I don't even really start getting pumped about basketball till after the All-Star game.
I don't get pumped to like the last 7 when they got to like the last.
That's called the playoffs.
That's the playoff.
Yeah, I get pumped when it's postseason. That's when postseason starting to really start going hard.
That's when I'll be die hard.
Yeah, you ain't no die hard.
I am.
We about to take another quick pause because it's time to talk to our guests a little bit. We got Laura Cowan in the building. We got a guest on the line who want to talk. We're going to talk to her in a little bit. This is The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King. Poison Ivy the Entertainer. We're going to jump into some music real quick. I got Arrogant, Better Days. And then we're going to play this Kept by the Hitmaker. It's The Vibe. On air, on air, on air, on air, on air, on air.
See my way when I close my eyes. I pray for better days, still they want me to die. I could lie and say I'm bowling out here trying to survive. I just live my life one second every hour, every day that goes by.
Focus, my view up on the shuttle, hoping that I make it courtside. Yeah, without rebuttals, play the game like a huddle hut too. Then I struggle just to make it to the first down time, still hustle. The game polyamorous, wife and she'll fuck you, you'll be feeling like arena sideline, wouldn't touch you, keep it up. Yeah, only -5 downs, fuck you, then you'll be -5. Yeah, boy. Just you, so you get the bars like a fat broad. Struggle just to breathe, don't wanna eat it, bust it. Yeah, it's something that you must do. Illuminated, jaded, yeah, I come to. Niggas say I changed, say what's up when I come through. Act like you're paying like Pops John with a spoon, play the back, yeah. I guess I'll be the elephant up in the room. No chains on my neck, no slave to the doom. There's a new era coming soon. Soon.
I can see my way when I close my eyes. I pray for better days, still they want me to die. I could lie and say I'm bowling out here trying to survive. I just live my life 1 second every hour, every day that goes by.
With intricate flows, come get with these bros. Mess around and leave them mentally froze. And my flavor live can't survive till they say that I'm the coldest nigga walking. That shit is important. Basking in the fortune, that nigga is scorching. Hotter than Mars with 16 bars. While you waiting, his name is written in the constellation. Brighter than the minds of the United Nations. The bullshit is chilling across the street like a baller G, calling me acting all disorderly. Until the game feels you're the meanest. We suspend niggas like Gilbert Arenas. If mommy hot, give her the penis. The game could never be locked cause the entry is keyless. See this, persona kill pain, Nirvana kill Bane. Overdose when they see a real man, they still lame.
I can see my way when I close my eyes. I pray for better days, still they want me to die. I could lie and say I'm bowling out here trying to survive. I just live my life 1 second every hour, every day that goes by.
I factor, I got a mini-me to look after. Plus my life is like Mary J. Blige, vintage. When she was in the booth all venting, crying tears of sorrow, tripping. I know they probably thought she was flipping. I can relate as I see my scales tipping, friend shifting. Success is on the way, but I ain't gon' change how I'm living. Pops talking from the heavens like keep getting what you gotta get, don't let the haters sway you. Be the referee, don't let the haters play you. Cause if you let them, then they'll think it's okay to. Well, okay, player, play the game while I'm riding in my own lane. Oops, it's a spaceship. I think this whole thing needs a facelift. Doc Arrogant reporting for duty. Replace your face with a booty.
I can see my way when I close my eyes. I pray for better days, still they want me to die. I could lie and say I'm bowling out here trying to survive. I just live my life 1 second every hour, every day that goes by.
What they talk about, how you write down, or how you judge my blackout, cause you ain't getting there. If it feel good, what they say about when we body to body. If it feel good, what they say about
I know you like the way that I do it, yeah. From the bed to the floor, the way I do it, yeah. Bend it over slow, let me pull your hair. Caressing at your body, I ain't playing fair. So let me show you something different. Acrobatic moment, can you take this possession? So let me change up your lifestyle. Let's role play, how much can you take? So let me take you to ecstasy. Cause damn girl, I'm feeling when you next to me. Body enticing, make love like you like it. Body enticing, make love like you like it.
Yeah. Check 1, check 2. It's the vibe on there. Mr. D's, the open mic king. Poison Ivy, she had to run to the door for me. And in the building, in the studio, in the place to be right now. We're getting a lot of calls real quick for it too, since we've been on break. But let me introduce one of my guests this evening. Activist, especially situations of domestic violence, which is, something that plays this country, period. Every country, a lot of places. Get up for Laura Cowan, ladies and gentlemen. The fake audience loves you, by the way. Fake audience. Turn your mic on, I think. Talking to you. Can you hear yourself? Okay, we got a little. I know she's fine. We waiting for MAITA MORNE to get here. Poison was up front looking for her. She still trying to find the building. She'll be here shortly. And we already been getting calls for you. I mean, you bring a lot of people want to get a testimony. I know you were sitting here for a while. You got here early. You've been playing solitaire because it's still on your screen of your phone. It's cool though. It's cool. You gotta have fun. But we want to know your story first. Then because my phone's gonna be blowing up in a little bit because I've been telling people to call back in 10 minutes. So I definitely want to make sure I get your story. So tell us about your background and your beginnings, and what got you to this place that you are now with this activism.
Wow. Well, first I want to say thank you so much for bringing me on.
It's not a problem.
And this month is sacred. It's Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and just what you can do right now with your show is to save lives, because a lot of people are listening, and it's a heavy topic. And like you said, it's not just here; it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
And it's not just happening to women; it happens to men as well. And it happened to me years ago, back in I was born and raised here. I went out to California, and I lived out there for a while. And I met a nice guy, and everything was nice. We had 2 children, and had 2 businesses. He was with the Nation of Islam. Everything was cool, But one day, woke up, and he was busted for selling illegal firearms.
Okay.
And boy, that just took everything to a whole new different tailspin. And he was arrested and went to jail. And I had just bills coming in, attorney fees, didn't know what to do. I went to the mom around the corner where the mosque he went to, and I asked for help. And he told me about a brother that my husband knew named Musa. He said, well, I'll call him up, send him over. Maybe he can help. And he did. And I remember the name because he used to come by the restaurant a lot. And sure enough, he was trying to help, but with all that going on, the bad publicity, we had to end up shutting it down.
Oh, wow.
So, what led up to the next act was I thought it was a blessing in disguise when Musa said, well, hey, why don't you and your children move in with me and my wife, and our kids, just until your husband get out of jail. And I said, oh, okay. Wow, sound like a dream come true. That's when all of it started, right there. So, got in that situation. I can't talk about it that long because it's 4 years.
4 years.
4 years involved in that. And just to make a long story short, when I tried to get up out of that situation.
Go ahead, sit down, MAITA MORNE.
Hey, MAITA.
MORNE.
Hey.
She's in the building. She want to sit down. I'm trying to get her to sit down. She don't want to interrupt Miss Cowan, but
okay, that's okay. Come on. Oh, you got it. All right, good. So yeah, I tried to get out that situation with me and my children, and the next thing I knew, he didn't want us to leave. So what he did was he locked me and my children in the garage.
What?
For over 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah. And where we were living at was rural. I mean, like Amish country, but it was rural Temecula up in the mountains.
Oh,
so
Temecula.
Houses was far between, a lot of land, few homes. So nobody could really hear our cries at all. So we were at his mercy. So I thought we were going to die in there because my son, on good days, bad days, he had good days, bad days. He'd come in. Sometimes he'd throw his food. Sometimes he wouldn't.
Wow.
And my son's stomach started to extend. His head was real big. His little arms. They looked like something from the third world country.
Right. Yeah.
Our color changed. We turned from a brown to an ashy gray. It was hard and it was scary. And sometimes I still have flashbacks.
I bet.
But what helped us to get up out of that situation was the grace of God and a postal worker.
Okay.
Because I was able to get a note to her, and she was able to get authorities out to that house, and that's what rescued us. So he was charged over 25 different charges, but he had false imprisonment, domestic violence, child abuse, assault with deadly weapon, torture, and the biggest one was he had a false imprisonment one. He's serving 7 consecutive life terms.
Yeah, he shouldn't touch the ground ever again.
He's gone.
Ever. That's nuts.
So do you think if you would have got that note to the postal worker that he never would have let y'all out?
Oh no, we'd have died. Probably died in there. Definitely.
You know, it kind of, you know, not to, you know, compare your situation to anything, but it was a situation like that in Cleveland already. Recently, you know, an Ariel Castro situation and the 3 young ladies and
10 years.
And how, and you know, how do you? I don't understand how a person can have. It's willpower. I still think it's willpower because you have to have a strong will to hold somebody captive that long. And you know, just the insanity in your mind to keep them in that situation, knowing that they're suffering and they in pain. And
he broke them down, broke their spirit down.
I mean, I'm talking. Even he broke y'all down.
Sure did.
And you know,
to leave.
I gotta congratulate you just for, you know, surviving that situation and being strong the way you are. So, what moved you into the activism side of it?
Surviving this and telling God when I was in that garage, if you get me out of this, I swear I give my life totally to you.
Right.
And that's what I did. I took my children and we moved back to California. Not back to Cleveland, from California back to Cleveland, and that's when I started my work. I volunteered at the Domestic Violence and Child Advocacy Center for about 5 years, the Rape Crisis Center, and now I work at CMHA during the day, and I work with our residents, helping them through domestic violence.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know a lot of people got a lot of stories about domestic violence situations. You know, I've seen my share of it with, you know, my moms, and you know, I know, you know, people who've been through it, and you know, of course,
you're
you know,
a child who witnessed.
Oh yeah,
violence.
a lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of it. You know, different people too, and you know, it's a tough pill to swallow, and you know, it's just, you know, I don't, you know, I just want to, you know, because I know there's a lot of stress and a lot of trauma and a lot of psychological breakdowns involved with, you know, domestic violence, especially to the victims. You know, so because, you know, Poison herself, as she always says, she's a victim, and you know, I know that she has trauma because, you know, when she sees certain situations, you know, you can see it in her that it's hurting her deep.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, tell us about some of the programs that you do and how you can help a lot of people, what people can do to seek help.
Oh boy, well, you know, I do a lot of workshops right now, and I'm steadily busy doing workshops, teen dating violence, domestic violence. Now the big issue too is human trafficking.
Yeah,
right.
That's another topic.
You see a lot of that.
A lot of that. Oh, and it's always been out there. It's just been, you know, underground, but it's coming out more. I mean, you ever go to Channel 8 website and look at that tab at the top and click on missing? And it's just page and page and page. You know, your finger just get tired. All these children just gone, disappeared.
Wow. And
you want to know, where are they? Not seen, no bodies, no nothing. So yeah, it's a lot of them. They're underground. So that's what I do. You know, I have a website. You know, like if anyone wants to reach out to me for that, it's www.lauracowanstory.com.
Okay.
Ooh, you got it. I don't know if you talked about it when I left, but you got a book too, right?
No, I'm trying to work on it. And it's hard because every time you start writing stuff down, you're reliving it.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this book.
Yeah. So, and that was my second question. Like, in your work, do you get like a little overwhelmed with it? Like, if I talk to somebody about what happened, because I got a plate and 13 pins in my leg. Ooh. Yeah. So and it's hard for me to walk, and that bothers me mentally because it's like, you know, it's like
this
a
is one of our
confidence
callers
thing. You know
in.
what I'm saying? But talking about it, because this was like a year ago for me. So talking about it is like I don't know, but I feel that though.
It's too fresh.
Caller, you are tuned in to the vibe. Who is this? Hello.
This is Queen Charlie.
Queen Charlie.
Queen Charlie. Okay, what's going on, Queen Charlie? You on the vibe?
Okay, Queen.
Oh, nothing much. I have a very good friend on your show tonight, and I have a question I need to ask her.
Okay.
Miss Laura Cowan.
Well, she's listening.
Charlie. Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlie. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, Charlie Pride. Girl, go ahead. My gosh, everybody knows I'm on. I can't go nowhere. No. What's the question, Charlie?
Okay. Now, I know that October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yes.
And I thank God for that because when I was growing up, as a little girl, I grew up in a domestic violence situation between my mother and my father. So I'm real sensitive to domestic violence, amongst women. I've also done an internship as part of my degree in domestic violence.
Okay.
And I know a lot of emphasis is put on women, but I also know that domestic violence is growing amongst teenagers. As a matter of fact, I counseled my next door neighbor regarding her 15-year-old daughter who was in an escalating domestic violence relationship with her boyfriend. So I would just like, Lord, somebody to speak to that rising number of domestic violence between teenagers and what we can do in the community to help educate young people about that issue.
Yes, that's the teen dating violence. And February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. And I'm telling you, the education needs to be out there, Charlie, because they're dating so unhealthy. These guys out here now, and they're young, going through this. They have that mentality like, well, if I can't have you, nobody else will either. And they're actually killing women. They're killing girls. They are. They're shooting them, killing them. And we have to just teach our teens. We have to talk to them. That's where it starts in the home. We have to sit down, talk to our young boys, talk to our young girls, and just let them know the warning signs. If you're in trouble, talk to somebody. They don't keep that hidden. Okay?
Wow.
But we do have help out there. That 216-391 helpline. It's a 24-hour hotline that they could call 7 days a week, 24 hours. They can get 4 in the morning call if they want to talk to somebody on the other line. They don't have to give a name or anything. They can just talk.
Okay, great. That's good. That's great news, and I'm going to. That's great information, Laura. And I'm going to make sure I share it with my neighbor and her daughter and any other family in my community that I feel needs to, have that information.
Please do. We got to work together then, Charlie. I didn't know you had all that going on in your background, so that's beautiful.
That's what we do at The Vibe. We bring people together.
Isn't that wonderful? I love it.
I'll be up here crying.
Well, the difference is that there's more sensitivity to women who are going through that, because when we were growing up, and my mother would call the police, it seems to me like the police were more on my father's side.
Oh, wow.
And, back then, too, of course, being a man myself, of course, you could tell. It was more men, made towards the pattern of men anyway. Because, especially growing up, when I was growing up, and, if you're a little older than me, they would come to home. The man was the man of the house. He had certain rights to do certain things. So they did. They were always like, "So, sir, what's going on?" It's to not talk to the woman, which is not the way it is now. Thank God it's not the way it is now, because some of these people still treat you like your property.
Yeah, that's right.
I was treated like property.
Exactly. And in the old days, they used to tell the husband, "Go take a walk" or something. But not now. They make arrest.
Yeah.
Well, thank God for change, huh?
Yes, thank God for change. Thank God for you, Charlie. Thank you for calling in.
We got some other calls coming in a little bit. Charlie, I thank you for calling. Where you calling from, Charlie?
I'm calling from Old Brooklyn on the west side of Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, right. Oh, Brooklyn.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Shout out to Brooklyn. Not Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, Cleveland, baby. Thanks for calling in, Charlie. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. My pleasure. Good night.
Good night.
You know what else I wish though? Like, cause I did call the police once, like when I learned how to walk again, and I thought like he was gonna stop, but he continued. So
Oh,
But
girl, I know.
that's another symptom of domestic violence too, because you know a lot of women who get into domestic violence situations, and I'm, you know, if nobody knows, my other career is a bail bondsman, and I do a lot of bonds, and you know I just see a lot of women when they trying to bond out the dude that, you know, put them in the hospital or whatever the case, or they trying to get back with them, or you know, and it's
thing
just
was,
crazy.
When I called, when I finally was like, okay, I'm gonna call the police. When they came, I wish that even though I was like, no, don't take him to jail, that they would have took him.
They would have took him.
You know what I'm saying? My mind was like, people gonna hate you.
Yeah.
You know, he's such and such. People put him on a high level. Don't put him in jail. They're gonna be looking at you like you crazy.
Right.
I never told nobody that was going on, so when nobody believed me. So I was just like, but I wish because I called the police that he would have went to jail, and I wouldn't.
You tuned into the vibe. You know who is this?
Wow, that's scary.
Hello. Oh, I got to turn the speaker on. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm gonna call and tell my story.
Okay, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Sonya Garth, calling from Cleveland, Ohio.
Hey, Sonya.
Talking with Lord Kyle in here. Got Mighty Morne in the building.
I'm good.
Morne.
How are you? Wow, I'm so glad you called in. Sonya has a stories out of this
Thank
world.
you. I thought I'd just try and get my story out there, so
go ahead. Come
so
on.
women can be mindful of what's happening as far as with this domestic violence.
Okay.
Well, let's hear it.
You ready for my story?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think we need some tissue for this show, honey.
Yeah.
You ready for it?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Well, go ahead. We on the air.
Okay. 3 years ago, on the 30th of October, my husband killed my 12-year-old and shot me 4 times.
Wow.
So it'll be 3 years on the 30th of this month that she gained her wings. What happened with my story, I wanted out of my relationship with him. But he always say, if I can't have you, no one could. I never knew what that meant until the day that it happened. He came into my home and he told me that he wanted to get a jacket because he was cold. He tried to talk to me and told me, don't call the police. I just want to talk and get my stuff. So me, I'm trusting him and I'm like, okay. He comes back up and he stands in the door with a gun. And he says, I'm finna kill you. And he told my son, don't move because I'm finna kill you next. And as I looked at him, I told my son, I said, Philip, he has a gun. And I said, well, I take you back. He said, no. He said, I'm going to kill you. He shot me 4 times through my breast, my side, my arm, and my leg. As I fell to the ground, I heard my daughter say, Mommy, Mommy. And he turned around and he shot at her. He missed her head and he shot her in the torso. It was a 38 hollow point and it hit every artery. So she didn't have a chance. I would have never thought he would have did that to me because he cares so much for her. But anytime somebody come into your home with a gun and they begin to tell you that they're going to kill you, they don't care. But to make a long story short, we women, we have to be mindful of our relationships and who we bring into our home. I trusted him, and I thought that he wouldn't never hurt us. I thought he would protect us from anybody that would bring harm to us, but didn't know the man that I brought in would do this to my family. We forever destroyed. Her last words before she passed away, she told my son, she said, Philip, I see the angels. They're coming for me, but I'm not ready to go. And my son said, Davia, where are the angels? I don't see them. He said, there they go. There they go, Philip. They coming for me. And she passed away. So every day that she had passed away, I've been fighting to make people understand about domestic violence because I never want nobody to ever have to walk in my shoes and feel the pain that I do. But with my pain, I turn my pain into triumph. And I try and help other people who have, try and help other people where they won't have to walk in my shoes or have to go what I go through every day, because every day is a struggle for me. So I just do what I do to kind of keep domestic violence alive, keep her memory alive. On the 29th of this month, I'm having her 3-year anniversary celebration. I'm going to celebrate her because she was always so happy.
Girl,
It's hard to talk about it, but I have to get it out there. So if I can help one person, I know that I'm doing something right. So I'm going to continue to keep her memory, her legacy alive.
Amen. And you still have a bullet lodged in you, don't you, Sonia?
Yeah, that's some of my story. The other parts I have blocked out.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And Laura said you still have a bullet lodged in you.
Huh?
Laura said that you still have a bullet inside of you.
Yeah, I got 4.
Wow.
I got 4, and it's like it causes me problems, but I just kind of take the good with the bad and keep pushing. You know, with it being in my breast, it hurts. It hits on the nerve. It causes problems, but they give me something, to relax the pain. But they said it'd be more bad to take it out, so they rather just leave me in.
I mean, this is a story that I have a loss for words right now. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, you have to Google that.
It's hard. So this year, her 3rd anniversary, I got another billboard going up on October the 30th right here on East 71st in Harvard.
Yes. We're going to have balloons and stuff, right? We're going to have the balloons and everything like last year?
I can't hear you.
We're still going to have the balloon launch?
Yeah,
Okay, good. We'll bring some purple balloons.
Yeah, she got a digital board down off of Lee Road and McCracken. It's a digital board. It's going to flash 3 different pictures of her.
Okay. Beautiful. That's beautiful. A wonderful tribute.
It's rough. It's rough for any parent who has lost a child due to domestic violence. It's hard.
I mean,
it's hard. But some of these places I didn't even know about. I didn't know about shelters. I didn't know it was places that you could talk to about domestic violence, how people can keep you safe. I didn't know about these places. All I knew was the police. So you figure if I don't know, there's other people that don't know either.
Right. Yeah.
That's right.
So so with my event that I'm doing on the 29th, me and with Laura Calvin and a host of other people, that we want to, bring awareness to the forefront. Let them know that there's shelters out here. There's places that will take you in and protect you. I didn't know.
Well, I'm glad you know now, though. Oh, my God.
You have a remarkable story, and I mean, I'm sorry for the things that have happened to you, and I don't even know what to say for real. I mean, I'm just glad you're here to tell your story, and so that other people can hear it.
Yeah. You just get numb when you think about it. Yeah. How could a man, kill a child?
His own.
You think that he's supposed to protect her, but he was the one that destroyed us. And now I'm trying to pick up the pieces, but the pieces have never come together again because it's a part of me is gone, and it's never coming back.
And where is he now?
Oh, he's in jail.
He's in Mansfield. He's gonna die in there.
Yep.
The judge said that his feet had never touched his side of the concrete.
Yeah.
But me as a mother, you sit back and you play it back. Was the signs there? What could I have done differently? But a part of me want to get closure and ask why. Why would you do this to me? But I know I would never really get the answers that I want, and therefore I'm trying to connect the dots and close this chapter of my life, but it's hard, It's hard to close it. It's hard to kind of think of why would he do this to me.
And was he violent before?
Mentally, but mentally it's just like physically. Always put you down, say don't nobody want you but me. Won't nobody ever love you like me. Little things to make a person feel bad and think that maybe don't nobody else want me but him.
Right. That's how they start. They start with your mind. Once they get your mind and they start putting their hands on you.
Tear you down, your self-esteem, everything. Then they want to isolate you from your friends, your family, and the next thing you know.
Do you not hear friends that, another thing too, as far as with domestic violence, you get your friends that see what you're going through and they say, hey, get out of the relationship, I'll help you. And then when you get out of it, they turn their back on you. So what do? We go back to the person that's mentally and physically abusing us because the people that was there that was supposed to help you left you.
Your support system. Yeah, I got you.
They left me, and to this day, they're still gone.
Wow.
They haven't been back yet. They haven't come back around or anything.
I could never be friends with them again because when I needed them the most, they wasn't there.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So if I allow you back, you may do the same thing to me again. And you know, I got my guard up. I'm not gonna let no one hurt me.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I vow to that.
Wow.
Yeah, you're a remarkable kid.
It's hard. It's rough.
Yeah.
But with the grace of God, I'm making it. I mean, some days are good. I think I have more bad days than good days.
That's right. That's right.
Then the pain always take you back, like, cause my leg got the pins in the place. So some days, some days I'm cool, but then when I feel that pain, I go all the way back to the incident. Go all the way back to all of the incidents, like, you know.
It's like PTSD.
Yeah. You never forget it.
That's exactly what it is. It actually is
forget
PTSD.
That's trauma.
It's post-traumatic stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I go see the doctor at Case Western Reserve for the PTSD, but it just seems like all the people that I come in contact with that's supposed to help me, it's like they'll tell me, "Are you strong? You know, you just need a little guidance to do this and that." I don't need nobody to tell me I'm strong. I'm not strong. I'm just coping. I'm just managing. You know what I'm saying? But I would never be strong.
No, it's going to take time as your healer and trusting in God and your faith. Because I tell you, nobody can tell you that. And it's so unnatural for a parent, you know. It's, you know, I didn't lose anyone in my situation, but I can imagine that's just...
it's hard. I need somebody to talk to now.
Yeah, we're not supposed to bury our children. Our children are supposed to bury us.
Right.
So that's a natural order.
I think what helps me, knowing that my baby said that she seen the angels and the angels was coming for her. Most kids and children wouldn't even see that.
Right.
And then for her to say that, I was like, wow.
Yeah, she's laying there dying on the ground.
So I have a question. So I've never experienced domestic violence personally, but when someone, I've never experienced domestic violence personally, but when someone says that they need help, what is it exactly that you want from someone else? Because as a friend, you know, I consider myself good friends to my friends. If they need help, what should I be doing? What should I be doing?
If you never experienced domestic violence, it's hard to give another person advice. Until you done walked in them shoes and you done been abused and you done been mistreated, you done had hands put on you, then you can speak from another point of view to another person. Say, hey, you need to get out. I've been through this. I've been through that. I lost my child. Right. And then but that's not going to wake them up. Because I've been there. People, get out the relationship, Zion. Okay, I'll get out. And then I don't. It's like he'll be mean to me Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, he was good to me. So when the weekend came, I was afraid. But you have to be able to be in them shoes to really give advice if you're not, you know, what is the word I'm looking for? If you haven't really went to school or, you know, that sociality to kind of tell people, you know, what's right and what's wrong. But it's up to that person to want to take that advice and that heed and say, okay, enough is enough. See, I didn't have enough. I kept going back. It's like he promised me something, and then the next day it was something different. And to that one day, my daughter was watching me. And then I said, Saya, you know what? You don't want your daughter to be with somebody like this.
That's why I used to tell my daughter.
You want somebody to treat her like a queen. So when I decided to get out, I told him I was getting out. And that's what we as women, we do. We tell the men what we're going to do so they can react to what we're going to do. So now you need to get out and not even say nothing. Just take your clothes and go.
That's what happened to me when I tried to leave him that day. And that's the day that he broke my leg. And he had to end up taking care of me. And it was still abuse. It was because I couldn't walk, so I couldn't defend myself. And if I pissed him off, I wouldn't eat that day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the most dangerous time is when you try to make an exit. So you have to have a safety plan in place and do it right.
Yeah. You know what?
You lose your life.
You know what? When my daughter passed away, I wanted to do a Davia's law, a law that's designed for kids. So when they see that their mothers are are going through something, and then it's a weapon. See, what my daughter did, she ran into it instead of running away from it.
Yeah. Just trying
So
to
we can
protect
get our kids more educated on, you know, what to do and what not to do. I think we can save a lot of kids.
Yeah.
It's just
You
a
know,
natural instinct.
It's too late.
That's
It's
all.
too late for mine, but it's not too late for the next
others.
one.
Right.
I mean, you see your mother and your father fighting. That's the first thing you want to do. You run and intervene. You cry, you scream, don't, and you go right into the action. You do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm so glad you called in. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm going to see you on the 29th, right?
No, that's right. I'll be there with my balloons, girl.
I want to be there too.
That's
I
right.
appreciate you calling.
Poison coming too.
We needed that. We definitely needed you to call in. It was important that you did.
Thank you, baby.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
If you guys not do anything, come on and support this domestic violence awareness that I'm giving over here at my home, and it's at 6909 Clement Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio 44105. Is from 3 to 4. Everyone is to bring a purple, pink, and gray balloon out so we can, you know, send those balloons out to the people who have lost their life due to domestic violence. It's not just about my daughter, it's about everybody.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Awesome. Wow.
Appreciate that.
All right, well, you guys, you have a good night. I thank you for listening to me, Laura Cowan. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
Wow.
That was a great story, but we got to take a quick break, take a quick pause, because we got to come back, and we definitely got to talk to Miss Morne here, because I keep screwing her name up too.
It's all right.
But we got Laura Cowan, MAITA Morne in the building, and this has been, you know, I mean, I'm seeing all tears around me. I know this is touching a lot of people. You know, like I said, I've dealt with it in my life with my mom, and you know, but we gonna take this quick pause real quick, and we gonna be right back. This is what the hell? I'm getting all these beeping and bumpings, but this is the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the Open Mic King, Poison Ivy. We'll be right back. We're gonna jump into some music. We got some of this Tanisha Salary. I love it.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump into this Brandon Landrum, All For You. It's the vibe, y'all. MAITA like that Brandon Landrum, don't she? You like that little beat. She like that little beat. Damn, baby.
Won't you come a little closer to me? I've got something I've got to tell ya, boy. I think you are just what I need. Boy, you got me spinning. My mind is going in circles. I don't know what's come over me. Something about your love. There's something about your. There's something about the way you move. Baby, 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 baby. Got me going up my mind. I can't tell if it's wrong or right. I love it, I love it. Boy, you know you got me on a natural high. I'm so good. Oh,
to each other. Oh, things seem like they're supposed to be. Oh, this love right here, so easy, and it's unbreakable. Boy, you got me spinning. My mind is going in circles. I don't know what's come over me. Something about your love, love. There's something about your there's something about the way you move. Baby, baby, baby. I can't tell if it's wrong or right. I love it, I love it. Boy, you know you got me on a natural high. Your love's so good that I just can't deny it. I love it, I love it, I love it. The way you make me feel, the way you make me feel, yeah. I don't wanna come down. Oh, the high is just so real. There's something about your love. My mind is going crazy. I just wanna feel your touch, the things you do to me. I love it, baby, 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 baby. Got me going up my mind. I can't tell if it's wrong. I can't tell if it's wrong or if it's right. Boy, you know you got me on a natural high. So good, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Got me going up my mind. I can't tell if it's wrong or right. Got me on a natural high. Got me on a natural high. Your love's so good, I just can't deny.
Hopped off a flight, coming in off the road. I was out doing shows, missing you. Even when I'm home, I'm always here on the go. Even when you don't know, it's for you. You say to me that time is more important. That is the little thing. But I get caught up working every time. When you hit up my line, I don't answer 'cause I'm busy. I need you to hear me. I'm going out of my way to let you know. For a long time, baby. You stay on my mind, you stay on my mind, baby. Girl, I never wanna lose. I don't wanna lose you. No, I couldn't. Yeah. I know it would break me into. It's how much I love you, how much I love you. In the studio, working on these songs. When sometimes I wanna be home, touching you. Trying to get a placement, working out of a basement. One day we gon' be famous. Gotta do what I gotta do. You say to me that time is so important. That is the little things. But I get caught up working every time. And when you hit up my line, I don't answer 'cause I'm busy. I need you to hear me. I've been loving you, babe. Long time. Stay on my mind, stay on my mind, babe. Girl, I never wanna lose. I don't wanna lose you. I know I couldn't. Whoa, hey. For hey. Ooh, hey. Sometimes I lose sight of things that may be important to you, but I swear I don't intend to. 'Cause in my mind I do it all for you. Do it all for you.
It's the vibe on there. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king. Poison Ivy, she's trying to get a sippy sip. She having difficulty too. And we in the studio. Laura Cowan, I mean, the two people we just talked to, and just her story just is like, man, it's just hard to believe there's people out there like that. It's just rough. But in the studio too, at this time, we're gonna talk to a good friend of mine. She alright, I guess. You know, MAITA MORNE. I always say her name wrong. I don't know what's the problem with it. I be want to say Maureen. I forgot when I say it, it come out the way I say it, but it's MORNE. I'm about to get it. You gotta scoot back in camera, Lord. Are you all on camera? You still on camera? It's just on both of y'all. We gonna talk. We gonna lighten it up a little bit, but this is make sure y'all get educated about domestic violence and about the awareness and be aware of how the symptoms of it. Yeah, the symptoms of it, the signs of abuse, because it can happen to anybody. Men too. What's up? Go ahead.
They don't do nothing. They really don't. And I was so stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I called and when he was in there, he's sweating. His eyes look crazy. And because I said, they said, well, what you want me to do? The police said, well, what do you want me to do? He ended up trying to like get on with me too. It was weird.
The police?
Yes. Now he's in jail. The police that called, that came to the house, he in jail for he one of the East Cleveland cops that took that man and they beat him up or whatever.
Oh yeah.
What do you want me to do? And I'm like, well, don't take him. You know, he's a producer. Everybody love him.
But that was your first problem. It was East Cleveland.
I should have took him. He should have been. I called.
When he saw the injury.
What did you just
say? That was the first problem. It was in East Cleveland.
I called. He should have went to jail.
When he saw your injury, that should have been automatic.
Now, if you injured or anything, they supposed to take the person to jail.
That's right.
If it's
you
any
were
physical,
injured when you called the police?
But this is when I learned how to walk again. So I had the limp still. It was like because I had learned how to walk in March, and this was May when I called the police.
But he
and so you told him, you told the police that he was hitting you.
Yep, and he was like,
"What
do you want me to do?"
The law is that if you claim that somebody's putting their hands on you, they have to come there, and arrest should have been made.
Yeah,
bottom line,
exactly.
Bottom line,
exactly.
But once again, East Cleveland. But
go.
We got MAITA MORNE.
Good.
Now, am I saying your name right at all?
Yes, MAITA MORNE.
See, I said MAITA.
He good for butchering somebody's name.
Well, whatever. I'm good for saying your name right, jerk.
Poison Ivy, you can't screw that up.
No, I mean jerk. Your name is jerk.
Whatever.
Jerk. But MAITA, tell us about you, man. We got you in here. We ain't got you in here just because you light skin and got nice green lips.
Get on my nerves. What do you want to know about me?
Everything. Wait, well, I know you can sing.
I'm like, there's a lot to know about
You're a
me.
talented singer. You do hair. You're just all around good person. But you tell your story. You tell your story.
I'm a regular chick. That's what I am.
See, this is for people who don't do interviews. When you got great talent and all this talent stuff, they want to be all modest and all this stuff. MAITA sings really well. I've seen her do shows with Hub's Groove and just I mean, she touch a mic and it blow up. But she also has a salon. What's the name of your salon?
It's MORNE Couture.
MORNE Couture.
Yes, at the Beechwood Salon Lofts.
Salon Lofts? Okay.
Yes.
A friend of mine used to have something up there over there in Legacy Village.
No, that's Solo.
Solo Lofts. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right next door to Moxie's and Red.
Okay.
Beechwood.
Okay. You better than that man. Okay.
Oh, shit.
But how long you been, doing hair?
I've been doing hair 24 years. I always say all of my adult life.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's all I do. That's all I do, and it's all I've ever done.
So is it anything to the hair, or are you more specialized in natural hair?
I only cut and color and style natural, real hair.
Real hair. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I have to be careful when I say natural hair. People think, it's only natural like mine or like Laura's, but I do
real hair.
Yeah. I don't do weaves. I don't do updos. I don't do any of those things.
Okay.
I'm a color specialist.
Yeah. That's why your lips green, girl.
I like the color.
That's sweet. I want some color. I need a little what you call those streaks. Those little
the highlights.
Highlights.
Yeah, streaks are like 1970.
Yeah. Highlights.
Oh, wow.
Highlights. Okay.
So now I've mentioned that you sing a lot. You've been singing for a long time though.
Actually, I haven't.
You haven't?
No. So I I'm getting it together. So I started off just doing karaoke, you know,
Right.
whatever.
With him?
No, not with me. I'm the king of karaoke.
Oh, here we go.
This was before I ever even met Mr. D's. This was like when I was like 17. We were just talking about this in the salon at Brown Derby on Northfield. I was like 17, sneaking in there. You know, doing karaoke and all of that. And then right when I was about 21, I actually got a contract with Levert.
Hey.
But I found out I was pregnant. So I had to make a decision whether I was going to be a mother or I was going to be an entertainer. You know, I didn't think that both of them were going to be possible. You know, for me to be the kind of mother that I wanted to be.
Right.
You know, I didn't want my kids to grow up and say, somebody else raised me, Ma, you were off doing your thing, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to be a mother.
You ain't gonna be like Jamie Foxx's character.
No. Gladys Knight.
Right.
No, that wasn't gonna be me. So I opted to be a mother, and so never regretted that a day ever. You know, they regretted, they hated. They said you should have did that. Yeah. You know, they want all the money, but you know.
Girl, my daughter would be here right now if she knew how to act. We have banned her. She is banned from the studio.
Banned.
She would be here right now.
Yeah, Lil Poison can't come here.
So I didn't sign that contract.
And she the one that banned her. That's the part that's crazy.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do that.
She don't know how to act. She don't know how to act.
You gotta do that. And so one day I was at a Fantasia concert, and I just started bawling at the concert. I'm like, I think I can do that. I was like, I think I'm gonna try to do this year. And it was like in December. By February 1st, I was on stage with Hub's Groove,
right.
You know, performing. I was like, okay. So, and I did that partially because it was something burning in me that wanted to get up on that stage. And then secondly, I wanted to show my children that all you have to do is say what you want to be, and you can just go ahead and be, you know, just put it out there. Because at the time, I was mentoring a lot of girls in the salon, and that was pretty much what I was teaching them at that time. Whatever you want to be, you can be. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Just start doing it. You know, so that's how I live my life. And so December to February, I learned me some songs real quick. And I was up on that stage, and literally with no rehearsal, no nothing. I came right out the salon. He said, "Be here at 9." I was there at 9 on stage, like blah.
Right.
Because I met you. You know, I was doing my thing with the open mic at Kings of Queens, and I met you at a bunch of different spots. You know, doing your thing, and I used to try to get you to come, and you would never ever come.
Maybe she didn't like you.
Most people don't like me.
I love open mic.
She do.
Love
She
open
like
mic
Kings
because
of Queens.
I did not like Kings of Queens.
It wasn't me. It was Kings of
It
Queens.
was Kings of Queens. I did not. I liked Harvard Wine and Grill.
Oh.
I used to host that one too. She came to that one. Did you come to Take 5 when I was down there?
Nope, it's too far.
I came to
What
Take
about
5.
Fredericks?
Oh, Fred.
I don't know if you came to Fredericks when I was there.
No.
It was just take Harvard Wine and Grill.
Harvard Wine and Grill. You know, I was still raising my kids. You know, they grown now. But in that time when I was raising kids, I would get out when I could, and then I'd be back in the home.
Yes,
you know, working home.
That's
working
me
home.
all day long.
What's some other notable gigs that you did? Because I know you did more than with just Hub's Groove.
Oh, I did my own shows at Terry Macklin. I did 2 of them.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that first year when I decided I was going to sing, I did put on my own show twice that year. Sold out at Terry Macklin. Sold out both rooms. It was great.
Because I saw you. The last show I think I saw you do was it was on the patio at El Rio Grande in Mayfield.
Oh yeah,
that was a dope show. It was in the mid, and the only problem was they didn't have no cover, and it was hot.
Like we were in
She
Mexico.
standing out there. You got a light skinned girl standing out there in the middle of the sun.
We were in Mexico.
It was literally like being in Mexico. It was a Mexican restaurant, and they made it like Mexico.
Where's
It's like they brought extra sun.
Oh my God, I'll never forget that day. Yeah, but that was the day.
And they had a sorry buffet. I'm glad they closed.
Wow.
The buffet was terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. It could have been great though.
The music was good. The food was bad.
They had a great patio, a great venue to do a lot of things in a great area. Yeah.
Because when I saw y'all do it, I could think like, what can I put together? Wow. After that, it was like
that's when we were launching Voce.
Yeah, Voce.
That was one of those Voce concerts. Yeah.
Tell us about Voce.
Voce is still my baby. It's still under there. You know, you got a mother. I'm a mother first, so everything gets pushed to the back burner.
Yeah.
You know, when you are focusing on the children.
I just actually shared this video, this stream to Voce.
Did you?
Yep.
Yeah, because it's still up. So Voce was my baby. It was going to be internet magazine.
Okay.
You know, but it was so big. It was going to be so big. I needed like 4, 5, 6 partners. And so that was the show you came to. All my partners were there. Hub, Michael Wilson was the videographer. LS, Alan was the.
Let me answer this call.
Yeah.
You tuned into the Vibe on Air. Who this is?
Yeah, how you doing? Good evening. This is LaVelle Thomas. How's it going?
All right, how you doing?
I'm cool, man. I wanted to call in response to what you guys were talking about, domestic violence.
Okay, feel free to speak. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, now, hey, man, check this out. I'm not a big fan of a man or a woman, you know, cause of bodily harm or verbal harm or emotional harm to another person based upon, you know, trying to be in control of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's cool at all.
Definitely.
And I feel like if a couple cannot sit down and be able to talk as 2 adults, then somebody has to be the bigger individual and just walk away. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. That's a perfect world if that was the case.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm also, you know, not only a educator, man, but I'm also a community activist as well. You know.
Okay.
So you know, one thing I tell brothers, man, you know, when I'm out in the streets or I'm in a classroom or wherever I'm giving my form of dialogue at, you know, one thing I tell them, you know, if you don't have respect for women, you know what I'm saying, you can't be hanging around me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, man, you know, as far as domestic violence goes, man, you know, us as men, especially if you came out of a household that you didn't know how to love a woman because you didn't see your mother being loved, you start to believe all the falsifications of what manhood is, and you get your ideas either from the neighborhood pimp or player or even some male family members on how to treat women. And then, you know, as you get older, you start to find out that, whoa, I've been lied to. So, in response to what I'm saying is, you know, I just want to say to all men out there, you know, women are meant to be loved and adored, not to be, you know, covering bumps and bruises and black guys with the makeup and shades.
That's
you know.
right.
So I just want to say to anybody out there that's going through domestic violence, you know, they can walk away. I'd rather see you walk away than come to your door. And I just want to say, you know, to all brothers, man, who call themselves men, hey, man, there's no crime in walking away. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see a brother walk away than, you know.
It takes a bigger man to walk away from a problem anyway than to keep going into it and make it more of a mess.
Of course. But see, you know, like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying, when you're growing up and you don't really know how to love or what it is to not only give love or receive love, you know, you get all kind of falsifications on what manhood is, I guess it's all about. But I just wanted to give my little input, you know what I'm saying, on the domestic violence. I don't think it's right. I don't glorify it at all. And you know, there has to be more initiatives and speaking about it. And then also too, I just got to be honest. You know, saying, you know, because I called you guys. I got to be honest. You have some people out here, man, and who are victims of domestic violence, but they don't know how to get out because maybe they are comfortable with the financial situation.
Oh yeah, that plays a part in all that.
And you know, they don't want to start all over because I mean, somebody who's young, of course you get a second chance. But you also have those now who are older who have a mindset that I'm in my late 40s or my late 50s, whatever, and wow, I got to start over. But I just want to be honest and say to those who feel that way, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Because the last time I checked, second chances do not have an age limit.
I know that's
What's your name again, brother?
I'm Lavelle Thomas.
Lavelle Thomas, I appreciate you calling, brother.
Wow. Hey, no problem, man.
Thank
Y'all be cool, all right?
All right,
Be
now,
blessed. Thank you.
Okay.
We got a lot of good testimonies calling in today, man. This is a good. This is just good that people can talk about it educatedly. You know, is that a word? Educatedly.
You made it. You made it right.
I made up a lot of words before. It ain't that.
Booty Vicious made it in the dictionary. I guess that's all right.
That was powerful.
But
for a guy to call in.
Yeah, that's what, and that's what we needed too. That other side of it, because
he
you
was
know,
listening.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even know.
And he had a valid point about it. You know, you have to be a bigger man. To just if you can't resolve it, somebody need to be bigger and walk away.
Walk away.
My thing is, what does a man have to gain by hitting a woman?
You know,
it's a power situation. It's a power situation. It's just like a man picking with a smaller man. It's a bullying situation.
Yeah.
Bullying and domestic violence go hand in hand.
And 9 times out of
10,
10,
to me in my head,
they were bullied on. They had something going on in their life that made them feel like they could be almighty when it comes to you.
Well, I always say that about anything that anybody does in their adult life that you see manifest in their adult life. There's something that happened in that childhood that's making this happen. You know, my friends always get on me because I don't believe in whoopings. Whooping kids.
Girl,
I whoop kids.
Yeah, I don't believe in whooping kids because I believe that if they can't talk to you and you can't talk to them and you hit them, you're teaching them how to hit.
I'm gonna tell your ass.
You're teaching them.
Not on a regular. To me, you gotta
to me, you're not teaching them
something.
You're not teaching them how to communicate. You're not
something.
teaching them
Let's ask our
Hey,
do you believe?
But I'm not one of them timeout sisters.
I'm not a timeout sister either. Yeah. I just don't believe in a whole lot of whooping.
No.
It's a difference between a whooping and just getting your ass beat.
Yeah, it's a difference.
I used to get my ass beat.
It's a difference.
Whoopings is something different.
Like my daughter don't get whoopings now, but she got a whole lot of flip flop when she was young.
It took me a long time to be able to communicate though.
I don't understand how somebody can whoop a 6-year-old. Over doing what 6-year-olds do.
You gotta talk to
That's
her.
different.
But when
You
she
ain't
was
gonna beat a 6-year-old. Come on, man.
she know this
So
flip
who
flop very
getting
well at
whooped?
3.
If the 6-year-old's not getting whooped,
that's what I'm saying.
Who getting whooped?
Yeah.
You don't whoop a 6-year-old though.
The 7-year-old you whoop though.
You can no. You don't. No. I'm talking about you whoop. You whoop a 13-year-old. You spank. You can spank a child. You can spank a child like a 6-year-old. I don't mean. Do you really hit a 6-year-old?
How
I don't
do
know.
you whoop a 13-year-old?
You gotta get
with a belt.
You gotta get in their mind.
I don't think so.
You gotta get in their mind.
My 13-year-old was 6 feet tall.
So was mine.
But see, I flip flop my daughter so much.
He got the belt.
A flip flop ain't a whoop.
When
he got bigger, then he got body blows.
She got a level of like if my
Once
daughter
they get bigger, you got to box with her.
She don't need whoopings now. Like I can honestly talk to her. But she was like a little baby, like, cause you gotta train her. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a firm believer.
Yeah, you gotta train her,
how to talk, and if you don't teach them how to disagree without being angry. It took me all of my 20s to learn how to disagree with someone and not get angry enough to put my hands on them.
Another thing that I'm not a fan of is men that I don't think men should beat their daughters or whoop their daughters. You could discipline your daughter in certain ways, but I think that's mom's job.
You know what my daddy used to do? Pop me in my forehead. I hated that.
Well, yeah, that's a big target, though. That's a real big target. That's a real big target. He had to use 2 fingers for that.
That made me the woman I am today. I wish I would get popped up. I hated that. So I did the right thing.
I hate getting pinched.
It wasn't even so much as like, oh,
you can punch me in the face when you
like,
pinch me.
That's in bed. That's like, how you gonna pop me in my damn forehead, girl? I just.
Another thing I don't like
do like this
is when parents
use your head for
when you cuss out kids like they grown. I don't like that either.
No, I don't like that.
If you got a kid, and especially if they under 13, you calling them MFs and all that stuff.
I don't care how old they are.
I'm calling them B words, calling them business.
44. I don't want my mother calling me a mom.
I don't think you should call your kids out their name like that. You can cuss. It's certain cussing at a certain age, but you don't call them this or these or this.
I am a firm believer in treating your kid with respect. Me too. Like that's a person. At the end of the day, you know you
don't want them to grow up with that resentment.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would never blow down on my daughter in front of nobody. It's always come here. You're going to go off to the side and I'm going to tell you about yourself. But I would never make her feel inferior, even though she getting disciplined.
Even when I kicked her daughter, she didn't get, no, just play.
I was just playing.
I was just playing.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm just playing.
Let me touch my pearl.
I ain't kick her daughter. I talked to her daughter like she's like, look, you need to sit down.
I'm telling you,
I'm
we
gonna
be
tell your
on
mother.
air. She would be
I'm gonna tell your mother little poison, and you know what she'll tell me?
Yeah.
So
So.
I'm like, okay, but then when poison come in there, it's like,
She
But-
just amazing.
I told her to sit down, poison. I ain't gonna. It's not. I don't. That's another thing. I don't believe in talking to nobody else's kids either, because I mean, if you know, that's the job of the parent. If they in the situation, I'm not gonna talk to them.
So
like
you
even
didn't come from the village back in the day.
I mean,
when the parent, yeah.
But that's not this day. Back in the day, that was good. If it was back in the day, I probably would have spanked it. But not nowadays, you can't.
And I get all
can't
the
whoop
kids
anybody's
together.
kids.
I won't whoop them because I don't really whoop mine.
Yeah,
but I get them together. I will get your kids together, and I will stump right over to your house with my robe on, nightgown, or whatever. Like,
I'll tell a kid I'll knock you out. I'll punch a kid. No, but I won't punch you.
Because I mean, if you don't come ratchet, don't come to the parent. Don't come to the parent like you got an attitude already. Come to the parent humble, like, girl.
We used to grow up like that, where the neighbors.
know?
When I grew up, the neighbors could, you know, what you doing? You know, then they get you, and then they take you back to your house, and then your mama. The kids back in the day, it wouldn't like nowadays. It's like what they do to you. They talking to the kids, asking what they did to you, but it used to be like, what did you do?
Yeah.
Why they got to come to me? Okay. What you do?
I got something to say about that.
Okay.
You know how many wrong adults there are, though?
Oh yeah.
So that's why times have changed.
Oh yeah.
A lot of things happened back in the day that were allowed to happen because you didn't question the adults.
Yeah.
They were molesting kids. They were doing all kind of stuff they ain't had no business doing to kids. And you don't question adults. You automatically in the wrong as a child.
But nowadays too, you got wrong adults because they ready to fight people.
Well, you got wrong adults on another level, on another playing field, because nobody better not come to my house saying they whipped my child.
Right. Right. Even if you say something about their child, it's like, who is you? You know, you could say something about that, like, I saw your son down here. Who is you?
Yeah, that's terrible.
You know, because
you need to be an adult.
Yeah,
My dirt
but
is
you know
so
what they say
respectful,
now:
I don't have
the
to
apple
go
don't
through
fall
that.
far
Like,
from the tree.
I wish you would
Which is bad.
disrespect an adult.
No, I don't play disrespecting adults.
I wish you
Not
would.
none.
But that's the way they are
Because
now.
if you let them disrespect adults, they're gonna disrespect you.
Yeah, but she don't see
Your
me
day coming.
disrespect my elder. So that's like, you know, I'm.
But
I'm
you know,
preaching
they
and
like I said,
teaching.
they get it from the parents sometimes. If the parents is one of these ratchet parents that be out here, and then the kids gonna be just like them, and then they grow to be 10 times worse.
Yep, that's true.
But you know, I want to change the mood a little bit.
I want to hear her sing.
Because that's what I was going to.
Sing it.
Yes, you are. You can sing something like I had Brandon on here. I had Brandon, EJ, and D on here singing. So you can definitely sing.
They sing.
Yeah, you
Girl,
can.
they was like,
all you gotta do is sing a piece of something.
You're harmonizing.
Just sing a piece. Yeah, they harmonized it.
awesome.
And then I did Dave Hollis, and they got my backup for me. So you know.
it's
Yeah,
awesome.
because you sing. I hear you singing a lot.
Yeah,
I hear you humming.
These
You know,
always sing.
I go to karaoke every now and then.
It's just a karaoke thing.
I used to.
He be
sing
in
with-
here
You know, I used to
trying
have a
to get
band with
in.
no name. You know, that was my
I didn't
band.
know that was your band.
Yeah, that was
Nobody
my
knew
band.
you
them.
sing?
Nobody
I sang
knew
a little
that
bit.
band.
Every now and then. I can't sing, but you sing, and then I'll sing.
Oh Lord.
Why don't you sing first so she
No,
can knock you
no.
out the park?
About that.
Yeah, you sing first.
Oh man.
And please don't sing It's So Funny How. Please sing something
Who?
else, D.
Yeah.
You be like, it's so funny how I'm into you.
I be singing Dave Hollis.
Don't sing
She don't know
that.
the song.
Sing something else.
She don't know Dave Hollister?
She's stupid.
How old are you?
I know,
All right, let
I
me try
know
this.
Dave Hollister.
Let me try this. I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
It's funny.
Nah,
Get your throat.
I'm
Get your
suffering
throat.
from laryngitis. So
Get your throat together.
my throat.
Your throat.
Men don't have a throat.
They got throat. I ain't say throat. I said throat.
Well, whatever. That don't sound good. All right. I'm gonna try to sing something I know.
Sing that song you
Lord.
sang when them women was throwing their panties at you.
No.
Uh-oh, they were throwing their what?
They was throwing panties.
I was there. I was a karaoke.
He had a panty on his shoulder. It was on his
All right,
shoulder.
hold on. Take my headset.
You gotta go through some theatrics.
Yes, he do.
Because I'm not really a singer.
Well, you want me to
You
sing?
so confident.
You sing first and then.
No, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's hit it.
sing, boy.
Hey girl, ain't no mystery.
Hey.
At least, far as I can see, I wanna keep you here,
Right here.
laying next to me,
Next to me. How's the back up?
sharing our love between the sheets.
That was good, D.
I like
Ooh, baby, baby. I Feel your love surrounding me. That's all.
You got a nice little voice going on in there.
Yeah. A little something, something.
Thank you for not
Something,
singing,
something.
Dave.
Like,
All right,
you don't like. Say my name, Miata, one more time.
Maida.
You need to write it down.
You do.
You got to say it phonetically.
It's the A before the I.
The A before the
It's not
I.
Miata.
Maida.
It's not the car. It's Maita.
Maida. Miata.
Maita.
Miata is the car. Okay.
It was simpler when I could just call you Miata Morne.
It's Maita Morne.
Maita Morne.
What's your real name?
Maita Morne.
I know your mama. You know that, right?
Maida is my first name. See, all my family got these weird names. My daddy's name was Avon, who used to be a singer in Cleveland.
You know, me and your mother took a class in this building together.
My mother's name is Palace.
Yeah, Palace. That was Her
My
name
name
Palace.
is Maita.
I know. I like this. I do it on purpose. But go ahead and sing a song, Miata.
Miata. He's killing me. All right, let's see.
Go ahead and bless us.
I won't be neglected. I won't be denied the pleasure of your kisses, the pleasure of your smile. I think you take for granted I'll always be here just because I love you. It doesn't mean I won't disappear. Been so long, I'm missing you, baby. Been so long, I'm missing you, baby. Thoughts and mellow memories. It's enough.
Oh,
I tried
to get
fake audience love you, man. Fake audience love you. Fake audience.
So strong.
All right, Laura, your turn. Laura said,
I need another drink on that.
That was awesome.
So most of your family sings because I sing with one of your cousins at karaoke a lot.
Who's that?
What's her name? I can't even remember her name until I see her.
One of my family members.
She wear the glasses. She do a lot of Tony. I'll always be your lady. What's her name? She related to you somewhere. I don't know.
Who is that?
I don't know. She sings. She said she was related to you.
Can your kids sing?
I don't know. We'll figure.
They can sing. They won't sing.
Palace sing.
That was
my
awesome.
mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Palace
I have a cousin named Palace too, so I have to know who you're talking about.
No, this she wear glasses and she be at the gateway a lot.
She's my cousin.
She said she was.
You know, people be claiming.
I don't know.
Laura, that's my girl.
Erica Sorrell, if you paid attention, call in because I can't think of it.
Oh my God, y'all!
I hate when I get the brain part.
It was so beautiful, y'all. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. See,
Maida be singing. Maida. You gotta say it right, Poison. You said Miata.
I said Maida. You the one keep
Did she say Miata?
She said
Miata.
I'm just gonna call you Miss Mo.
It's Morne.
I can't screw up.
It's Morne.
I'm gonna put no. I can't be doing all that.
You just did. You just.
Morne. Just say Morne. That's good.
It's Morne.
That's my real middle name. It's funny because people think that's my last name.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know.
My mother, they be like, Mama Morne.
Because I know Palace's real name. That's why I threw out what's your real name. But no, you ain't got that. But no, Maida, man, you talented as hell, man. So
most creative people do a lot of things.
Yeah,
I used to sell art. I can't draw, but I can throw some paint on the canvas.
I know that's.
Oh yeah, all you gotta do is just splash it around and somebody will buy it for $500 real quick.
Hey, I was selling paintings. That was like my friends always laugh at me. They say, every 6 months I'm doing something new.
Like Justin Fraley, he do a lot of art.
Do a lot of
he could draw though. He actually can draw.
Do a lot of things. Yeah. We got that's the real ADHD folks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I used to draw heavy. I used to do portraits of people just randomly out of memory.
Yeah.
Wow. But but I used to do more rhyming and
singing.
I just started singing like
I fold the clothes
10 years ago.
Get up and go to the kitchen and wash the dishes.
I ain't doing
and
none of
then
that,
go
though.
Upstairs and do something. And they be like, damn, when I folding clothes?
But guess what? Ain't none of that going down.
Poison has a different art that she does. Her art is known as twerking.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
I ain't gonna twerk today.
It's rare because she twerks every day.
Do a little twerking in their home.
She had a party bus,
especially when I
and
go
every place she
outside.
stopped on her birthday, she twerked.
Yeah, I'm a twerker.
On purpose.
That's what I do. I twerked all the way to Vegas, honey.
So,
It's all right.
let me see
You
that.
only live once. You
Only
twerk
live
while you
once.
can still twerk, girl.
I'm telling you, get it in.
Maita, tell them where they can find your salon, and then tell them about your specials and what you can do for some people if they need their hair, dude.
Okay, let's talk about the salon business. So, I specialize in real hair, and I specialize in colors and cuts.
Poison can't bring her wigs.
No,
Hey
you
now.
can't bring no wigs.
But this
I'm
is
not
all
doing
me,
it.
boo.
I've been looking at it.
Yeah, that's me.
She
And I
trying to
cut
get
men's
She
hair
trying to work. She
also.
trying to work a business deal with you. You cut
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust women with my hair.
You
It's
need
a
to cut.
It's a Samson
So-
thing. It's a Samson
Oh
thing.
boy,
It's a
bye.
Samson thing.
That is.
How you gonna say that?
It's just my preference.
What's
She probably cut your hair better than
I
anybody
started
ever cut your
cutting
hair.
men. I have all brothers. I have all sons.
Just-
I started cutting.
Just
men's
my personal
hair. That's
preference.
what made me
Don't mean to hurt no
get into their
feelings.
business.
Just my personal preference.
It's okay. It's all right. You
It's
don't
like I'm a
have
white
to-
guy. I might not like black people. I just may not want to be around them. I'm not racist. I just don't like you.
Don't nobody want to be. Nobody want you in their chair anyway.
Yes, they do. Cause I tip.
That's
go.
the good thing about men. They do tip good.
Yeah,
They
go
do.
ahead. Go ahead.
But yeah, I cut and I color, and I also coach young stylists. That's like my main passion. I mean, I've been cutting hair for all of my life, and I've been coloring hair all of my life. So that just comes so easy to me. I like to coach young stylists and teach them things that I had to learn the hard way, because a lot of times especially in our community,
Yeah.
we don't reach back. We don't teach anything.
Yeah.
We
Reach
just
one,
say,
teach
hey, this is for me, and you get yours the best way you can get yours.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
So I'm using Wild Grow right now, and it's working because my sister just cut my hair.
Did you get it from
really
Home
short.
Depot?
No, I got it from Kids.
Cause that's
So
Miracle
can I stop
Grow.
that right there?
That's Miracle
Yeah.
Grow.
Stop you right
Yeah.
there. First of all, I'm just going to put this disclaimer out there. I'm going to put this out there real quick. None of those Miracle Grow, Wild Grows, Fancy
Miracle Grow is for lawns.
I'm just saying, none of those
go ahead.
miracle things work.
Now I'm about to tell you this. See, this is what I was getting.
Wait,
at.
let me finish.
On the bottle, it say it stops breakage and shredding. My hair is shredding like a mug. It's growing, but it's shredding. So that means it ain't working properly, right?
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
If it worked, we'd all have hair.
Yeah,
down to
because
our
like
butts.
I can see the difference in the length, but like every time I go to comb it,
Okay,
it's
so-
all
so
over me.
let me tell you the philosophy behind this. Hair grows. Your hair is going to grow as fast as your hair grows. Okay, you can't put fertilizer on your scalp and say it's going to grow faster. It just does not happen that way. Okay, this is not soil. It does not happen that way. And a lot of us get fooled into buying all these products that's going to make our hair grow. The hair is going to grow the same amount from the scalp as it always has.
Yep.
Because that's your DNA. That's how you're built. That's how
I
you're
saw
made
a
up.
picture of me when I was 14. My people gave it to me the other day. The same length my hair was in, it is now.
Okay, so let me tell you what makes us have length. It's protecting your ends. If your ends don't break off as fast as your new growth comes in, you'll get length. So
y'all hear that?
It's not about the root. You do want to keep a healthy scalp. Wash it once a week. And I know, and I hate to say what black people do.
Can I
but-
not do it twice a week?
Can you do what?
Can I not do it twice a week? I don't like once a week because it takes too long to get it back out.
Oh, you want to wash it?
You want to
twice?
wash it 2 times a month?
No, like sometimes, 2 times a month.
Every
That's
2
when I wash
weeks.
it. Yeah, every
okay,
2
so let me
weeks.
tell you how every 2 weeks came about. People got paid every 2 weeks. So people,
Yeah.
so society has said you need your hair washed every 2 weeks. Everything is marketing.
So you think I need to wash my hair every week?
Listen to me good. Everything is marketing. Everything it's what we've been doing, but we've been programmed and conditioned to marketing. Okay, so they'll tell you, "Oh, this is going to make your hair grow," and everybody go out and buy that. That's not going to make your hair grow. If braids made your hair grow, we'd all be sitting on our hair.
Right.
If weave made our hair grow, we'd all be sitting on it. If anybody had the answer, we'd all have hair.
Cause that's why I got
Because
good
we're
hair.
spending hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars on hair, making other folks rich.
I hate going into two
Okay.
cousins and there be shelves of stuff you don't know where to turn to. It's
You
so
should stop
much.
going to 2 cousins because
Too
what you really need is probably at the grocery store.
Natural stuff.
Natural oils are the only
Olive oil.
oils that are clear, oils that are that get absorbed by the hair and the scalp, skin. So all natural oils, almond oil, castor oil, coconut oil, olive oil. Those are the only oils you should use. And if you look on my station, I don't have all them sprays. I have no sprays hardly. And only natural oils.
Don't use Gorilla Snot.
No, none of that.
What?
Shut up.
It's a real product.
Oh, that's a real product.
It's a real product. I wasn't being funny.
So don't use
edge control. Make your hair thin.
I stopped using
edge
that.
Edge control makes your edges thin out.
I stopped using it
Because it makes you want to buy more of it.
You're doing this.
I like the fullness.
Every day you're just pushing.
Because your edges is popping.
Because I don't do nothing to it.
Yeah, I like how my edges are now that I don't put nothing on them. I like they look.
You on the edge of tomorrow.
Yeah. But
don't push me out of because she close to the. I know what I said. Edge. I'm
so you gotta be careful. The way people market, they think we're stupid. They don't think we read anything, and they think we believe anything that's put out. African pride. African pride was real big at one time. African pride is not made by Africans.
Wow.
It's made by a guy named Philip.
It's made in that same, probably L'Oreal. L'Oreal make everything.
By some little Asian person.
L'Oreal.
It's made by an African named Tingwa.
Right. By Young Wah.
So
it's made by one of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, that's that hair growth thing. You might as well throw that away. All of that is like a base product, and then by law, all they have to do is put like a certain percentage in there, and that percentage.
So give her a suggestion of what. Give her a suggestion of the kit she should
say
get.
No shred, no kits. Shred.
Give her don't put
sulfate-free shampoos.
Yeah, got that.
Okay. Let's talk about Pantene, because a lot of black women use the Pantene for black women, the brown bottle.
Yeah.
So because I really don't ever buy shampoo in the store. So this time I'm in a rush. I go buy the shampoo in the store. I'm doing my hair at home. Shampoo my hair at home. I just so happen to look on there, and it's sodium hydroxide in the shampoo. Sodium hydroxide is the same main ingredient in relaxer.
And it's what they use to kill the aliens in the movie Evolution.
He's crazy.
How you feel about propylene glycol?
Yeah, they killed the alien. It's a movie.
That's what they
It's a movie I watched.
They
It was
put that
good.
in antifreeze, and that's in a lot of our foods.
What?
Propylene glycol.
I don't know.
Yeah, look it up.
But I'm really big on.
And they put it in a lot of hair stuff, body stuff. Propylene glycol. They put that in antifreeze.
But we as a people, we don't take our health serious. We're not a priority.
Right.
We eat whatever they give us. We do whatever they tell us to do. It's what we do. That's one of the main things that we have to stop doing.
Yeah.
We got to take control of our own lives again.
Right.
It's getting close to the end. It was actually ended a while ago, but we like to run over sometimes when we have some great guests. You and Laura, y'all both dope in y'all own right.
Right. This was like, cause I'm a Libra, right? So this was a well balanced show.
Hello.
Look at her. They don't
What'd
call
you say?
her poison
I
for
said
nothing.
it was a well balanced show. These they don't call me poison for nothing.
That's right.
Don't you give me no crickets. That was also what I just said.
You a Libra, okay?
Gang.
When's your birthday?
September 30th.
All right.
It's big, girl.
All right.
You was the main one getting it popping for me while you were yours.
That's because I'm your friend and I love you.
That's right.
I turned up for you.
I believe in turning
If y'all
up
missed
on
it,
the
check out
birthday.
last week's episode. She was crying her like a little punk.
I'm always crying.
I'm like, you only live once. I believe in turning up on the
It was
birthday.
dope. It was so dope.
But I need y'all to shoot out y'all information so people know how to reach y'all.
Okay.
Start with MAITA.
All right. My name is MAITA MORNE. I own MORNE Couture at Beechwood Salon Lofts. That's right next door to Moxie's and Red in Richmond and Chagrin. 3355 Richmond Road. I'm in loft 16, 15, 16, 17, and 18. I got the whole back corner.
She got the corner. Son, she hold the block down, B.
Walk in the parking lot. It's a
She
parking
hold the
lot.
block down,
Well,
B.
I used to have a whole salon, so it was hard going in one loft.
Yeah.
So we had to get all, and then again, I coach. So I have to have room for everybody to be coached.
You have I'll ask you that when we get off.
Okay. And so it's 3355 Richmond Road, Loft 16, 17, 18. You can reach me at 216-571-1994. And you can also book online. But I'm going to give you my Facebook is MAITA MORNE. My Instagram is MAITA MORNE. And you can get all my information from there to book appointments. You can book online.
And if you check out our website, eventually I'm going to talk her into sponsoring an ad on the website, so you can go to theviblearea.com and always see my Morne can quote to her on there too.
Get it right.
We're gonna get it together when she, when we have her sign the contract for us.
And I'm also putting together a show.
I was gonna ask you about that. What's your next gig?
February.
I'm coming.
Okay.
February. I'm gonna do my last show that I put on was the Love Experience. So I'm gonna do the Love Experience too.
All right.
Who gonna be the band with that?
I'm gonna make my band, not the band. EJ has to be my drummer. He's
who? EJ Davis.
EJ Davis. I can't go on stage without him.
The fake Bobby Brown.
That's all right. I love EJ.
Shout out to EJ. That's my dude. I love EJ to death.
Brandon Landrum. He
and I had little B.
He and I share the same birthday. So
damn, baby.
That's my little bro.
Yeah.
And then
he hate the word little.
It's okay.
But he's small.
He okay.
He big in stature with the voice though. I call him Cleveland Usher.
Yeah, he is Cleveland Usher.
All day I call him the king of R&B. He really ain't that.
Yeah, and then I love Kenny Bell as well.
Kenny Bell's dope.
I mean,
Kenny Bell dope.
To me, can anybody do?
I had Sam on here the other day when you were talking about singing. He was doing his cooking thing.
I love Sam though.
Sam
and that
is
food
dope.
look good. It's on the way.
Yeah,
so
it tastes good.
Yeah, that crowded potato.
It tastes good.
Girl, to die for.
That lemon zest chicken.
My diet.
Sam
Bell.
It's called Candy's Goodies.
You gotta try that, Laura. You gotta try it,
Candy's
girl.
Goodies.
You
owe me $25 for this, Sam.
We'll have to show you. We have to show you what it looks like online.
I'm advertising for you, Sam. You owe me money, man. Or some food.
Oh my
but Laura, go ahead and shoot out your information. I didn't mean to, upset your stomach with and get you in the mood of wanting to bite into some deliciousness. But tell people how they can reach you and how they can get in touch with you. And so, if we got, because people are in distress and they need somebody who can give you some educated opinions and thoughts to help them get into the right place. So definitely they need to get your information.
Yeah, those phones are lit up tonight. My goodness. Lady Gilmore never called back, though, but she couldn't get through.
Yeah, it was going.
Hey, so, yeah. You can reach me on my website. Through the contact.
Sounds like she should be able to sing.
I know, right?
Right.
Yeah,
hey. Look, Gladys.
Hey. I can't hold a tune. But contact me at www.lauracowan.com. Let's see. Wait, no.
This is Laura Cowan.
LauraCowan.com. Cowan story.
www. I got that right?
Yeah.
Laura Cowan story.
Yes.
.com. Thank you.
Okay. And that's good to know for me as well because by law now we have to take trafficking classes.
Oh, yeah,
really?
As hairdressers, because we have so many people coming through the salon, and they figured that we would be able to see some things.
Oh, really?
So by law we have to take classes now. But it's good to know someone like her so that I can refer, because I do hear a lot of things.
Yeah, especially doing hair.
I hear so many things, and just listening to her now, I'm like, I have to get some cards because I have to send some people to her who are going through some things.
And I want to shoot out the address for the young lady. What's her name? Sophia?
Sonya, was it?
Sonya. Okay, she's having an event at 6909 Clement Avenue, Cleveland, 44105, 1 to 4. Bring purple, pink, and gray balloons and celebrate with this lady. She's amazing. That's a strong woman there. And I like the fact that she admitted how she's not strong, but even though really she is. But she, she's not strong. She still needs help, and she needs to reach out. If you have a story you want to talk with her, she would like to talk with her. She would probably like you to talk to you. So reach out to her as well. Also, if you are someone, I had to move away from the mic. If you are someone in distress, call 216-391-HELP and reach out to somebody.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck in this rut. And I wasn't trying to rhyme, but get stuck.
You said you was a rapper, though. You said that.
I did at one point, but seek help.
Boom.
Don't let yourself.
That's right.
Be beaten down, literally and physically.
That goes again with our culture. We don't think we're worth it. Yeah. We don't think we're worth a lot of things.
All you beautiful women and even you guys, if you're getting beat up by women or men, whatever, don't let it keep going.
Mentally first.
Get your mind right.
Yeah.
You stronger than
As soon
that.
as the mental starts.
I believe in me too much to let somebody do that to me because
Watch out.
I'll end up in jail for killing them.
Somebody is not speaking kind
You know what I mean?
words to you. That is the first sign. If somebody not uplifting you, that's the first sign of
Learn
abuse.
how
You
to
better
leave.
run like
You
your
gotta
goddamn
leave.
shoes on fire,
Gotta
baby.
leave.
I want to say this before we go off the air. I always say that all ships are the same, whether it's your relationship with your mate or with your family member or your friend. Don't let anyone come into your life that's going to bring negativity, make you feel bad about yourself. No kind of abuse, none whatsoever. You know. You came here by yourself. You can leave here by yourself. And if somebody is not respecting who you are, or respecting the relationship, respecting the boundaries, let them go.
Let them go.
Absolutely.
Before it even get too deep.
That's
let 'em
right.
go.
Don't even think twice about it. And you know it before. You know it right away. You just overlook it. My father always say, take your rose-colored glasses off.
Take
and
them
if you
off.
quack like a duck is Affleck.
Affleck.
That's why I like that quote.
I'd like to thank our guest,
Hold on.
Maida Moore.
Go
Go
ahead.
Leave
You with a quote.
Go ahead.
before I
Go ahead.
get
My
up
fault.
out of
I'm
here.
sorry.
It's from Nina Simone. And she hits it right on the head. too.
Thought-provoking.
And she says, you can look it up. She said, you have to learn to get up from the table when love is no longer being served.
I know that's right. Oh, that just gave me chills.
That sounds like how I feel about chicken wings.
Gotta go.
You know what these?
Gotta learn how to leave.
That's beautiful. I'd like to thank our guests, Miss Maida Mornay, Miss Laura Cowan for coming. We appreciate y'all. This has been a great show. Y'all made it fun for us. You know, Poison, I need you to kick your ballistics, girl.
Y'all know it's Poison Ivy everything. POIZON Ivy. You can find me on Instagram. You can always find me on Facebook. That's my home. I love going live. I love it.
Yeah, that's she do go live.
I go live. Gotta give him a piece of my life now. Gotta give him some.
Thank our guests for coming. You are now tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the Open Mic King. We are up out of here. We went over again, but that's what we do. We don't care. Check us out on Facebook at The Vibe on Air. Hit us up on Instagram at The Vibe on Air. Hit us up on Snapchat at The Vibe on Air. We on YouTube at The Vibe on Air. You know what? Guess what? Mixler, The Vibe on Air. Snapchat,
The Vibe on Air.
Twitter. We ain't got one. We ain't gonna, probably not gonna get one. I don't feel like doing it.
we don't need
but
that.
you have to tune in. Poison Ivy, the Queen, Mr. D's. Yeah, the King, the Open Mic King in the building. We up out of here.
Where's the new open mic? Where's open mic now?
We'll talk about that off air. We up out of here. See y'all next Thursday. It's going down. Jay Sean Champion gonna be in the building. Songwriter extraordinaire, man. Jay Sean gonna be in the building and probably somebody else. It's the Vibe, y'all. We out.
That was great.